The playoff drama commence. Hello guys and welcome back to yet another video. We are live streaming Bristol City versus Sheffield United in the EFL Championship playoffs tonight. Let the fun begin. Oh goodness me, it's getting exciting. I love the playoffs. It's the first leg, it's at Ashton Gate, it's 6th versus 3rd, and of course the winner over the two legs will take on Coventry or Sunderland at Wembley in the playoff final. How is everyone? How are we sounding? You know we've had problems with that, of course. Drop a like, subscribe, get your comments in. You know the drill. Good to see you all. Get involved. And like I say, I'm looking forward to this. A little bit nervous. Haven't done a stream in a while. I've been a little bit put off with the recent issues, but hopefully it'll behave itself tonight. And we could do with your support. Looking forward to the game, I must say. Let's have a little listen. Oh, it sounds all right. It sounds all right. Loads of comments, 40 likes already. Let's go for more. Let's go for 50. Hit that thumbs up button. I will come to your comments in a second. In the meantime, just get your comments in, get your predictions in. That's the main thing. We love a prediction on this channel. Get your predictions in. Kickoff is only 12 minutes away. Oh, I've already done my preview. I've already done my prediction. I just want the games to start now. Like I say, not long to go. And the stakes are high, aren't they? It feels like it's an open playoffs. Yes, Sheffield United are the favourites, but if Bristol City do something tonight with this home advantage, who knows? Who knows? They've got to, though. They've got to, surely. Bristol City have surely got to try and nail down some advantage. Good luck to everyone, says Glimpse, in the playoffs. Good afternoon, Matt from west of the Atlantic. I'm going 2-2, says Michael. Bristol City must not lose at home, says Patrick. 1-0 Sheffield United, says J29. Fozzie Face says, I think Sheffield United will win 2-0. PUSB Sky Blues says they're predicting 2-1 win to Bristol City. Yeah, get your predictions in. Like I say, this definitely affects Coventry and Sunderland. So if you're a Coventry and Sunderland fan, do get involved as well. We will be here for the whole game and we will see what plays out in this first leg. And for those of you wondering, I will be at the Coventry City versus Sunderland game tomorrow. So do look out for the match vlog tomorrow night. And as for the second legs, I believe I am streaming both of them. So Sheffield United, Bristol City, the second leg, I'll stream that at Bramall Lane, and I will be streaming Sunderland versus Coventry. I was going to go, I did get a ticket, but no one I know is going, and I don't really want to go all that way on my own. So, yeah, there you have it. Let's have a look at some of your comments. Come on, Cov, says Jack. Sheffield United 2-0, says G. Pokey Sam says 0-0. 1-0 Bristol City, says Glimpse. Come on City, says Jack. Sar says it's been 552 games in the Championship and 552 in League One, plus the Prem, Cups and European games. I salute your consistency, Matt. Well, I appreciate it. And we've got a guest joining us. I'm not on my own tonight. We have got him flying in all the way from the other side of the same area in Coventry.
You can't give it away.
If you push it too properly... Yeah, there you go. And he's learnt how to shut a door. That's good. We're getting the stream off to a good start. And it sounds all right, yeah?
Yeah, it sounds. Oh, exterminate.
The Daleks are gone. But Jamie is here. Oh, Billy donated. What a legend. How's the quality, by the way? There you go. Looks a bit better. I just need to let it focus. Billy, thank you so much, you absolute legend. I will come to that donation in just a tick. We look very pale, don't we? I don't know. Let's change the lighting a little bit. Is that too dark? Let's make sure... There you go. I'm going with that. I think that's good. Right, Burgie, how are you?
Oh, good. Oh, good. No, I'm not actually. I'm nervous as anything. I don't even support any of the teams. Are we a little bit laggy, or is that just your end?
No, it's just our end.
Okay. How are we sounding?
Yeah, we're sounding good. We're sounding good.
Cool.
Mate, it's so bad, isn't it, that we've had to have all these issues. We didn't have to have them, but we have had them. Let's move that to there, so people can see us, people can hear us.
We are laggy.
A little bit, just...
oh, right, so if it's not
because
the audio,
we're moving everything around. Just give us 2
visuals.
seconds. Yeah, so you're doing well. How are you personally? Go on, just how's life?
Really good, actually. Things are starting to pick up work-wise. Painting. I managed to get a quote, somebody down your road, actually.
Oh, nice.
Doing an external window. I managed to pick that up. It cost me £170 to fix the problem with my car. the MOT, but shock absorbers for an MOT, my first MOT, that's not bad. Just 50 quid plus the labour cost and MOT, 170 quid, and the price of charge was 160. But I didn't know how much the car would have cost until after I quoted, so I could have actually got an extra, covered the whole amount. But yeah, no, it's all good. I'm very nervous for the game. I don't even support any of the
Either
teams,
of these
but
teams,
obviously it has Cov interest.
Yeah, exactly. It starts to make you think, hang on a minute, our game's coming tomorrow and it's getting a bit nerve-wracking and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just going to quickly turn the Wi-Fi off for 2 seconds, so it might freeze for 2 seconds, so do bear with us, but it's just to remove any lag. So let's do that. It'll take 2 seconds, and let's press that, and hopefully that will have resolved it. So there you go. Yeah, Bristol City v Sheffield United's an interesting one. Let's get the table up for the viewers so they can see what is going on tonight. Like I say, 6th versus 3rd. There is a bit of a disparity, but anyway, let's have a look. Here we go. We've got the table up for you guys. So Bristol City finished in 6th, as I say. A decent season from them. Obviously did better than a lot of people expected. Really good at home, which is quite crucial coming into this one, of course. Very good in the second half of the season, so they got a bit of momentum on their side. Did only pick up 1 point in their last 3 games, I will say. Sheffield United, obviously 3rd. They were competing for the top 2 this season. Obviously a good team. Chris Wilder, obviously a club legend as the manager. And oof, like I say, just missed out on the top 2. They're going to be kicking themselves. It should have been them, they'll be thinking. But, you know, not a great record in the playoffs. They are the favourites in the playoffs, but not a great record. I wonder if that will come into it. Can they keep their nerve? Can they keep their nerve is the question. Because over the 2 games this season between these two, Bristol City lost 2-1 at home and then drew 1-1 away. So if that played out, obviously Sheffield United would go through. You think Bristol City have got to get something from the home game if they're going to have a chance.
Well, yeah, being the underdogs, this is their. Would they suit? Would they might actually be better off having the second leg at home? Would you say the underdog to be home draw at the second leg? You know, like that would make sense, wouldn't it? Say if we were against Sheffield United, we would want to be at home for the second leg, surely.
Maybe, yeah. I think most people think the logic is you'd rather be at home second because if it goes to extra time and penalties, you're still at home, sort of thing. So,
okay.
I don't know. Let's just say Bristol City, not to be patronising, but they're just happy to be here. Not to say that they don't have a chance of winning it. Of course they do, but it's different. The pressure's on Sheffield United because they were so close to going up automatically, and Bristol City have snuck in there, so it's an interesting one.
Yeah, Bristol City on the climb, Sheffield United were almost on the fall sort of thing. They were kind of a bit gutted from not getting automatics.
Can we get some comments in the live chat, guys? How is everyone? We've got a donation to come to in a second. How is the mic? How is the quality of the stream coming through? I think it's looking all right. Like I say, it's a bit trial and error, which is a bit annoying, but we can appreciate your support. Like I say, get your comments in. Let's have a look at the donations. Thank you so much, Kelly. Let's go to Kelly's first. It's just come in. Evening, guys. As a Liverpool and Bristol Rovers supporter, can't believe I'm watching the red side of the city. Not that it matters, as Coventry are going up to the Premiership. Thank you, Kelly, supporting us with her prediction and with the donation. Thank you very much, Kelly. Let's have a look. We had another donation there from Billy. He says 2-1 Bristol City. Hope you're doing well, Matt. I'm doing very well. And how are you, Burgie?
Yeah, you've already asked me, but I'm all right.
Yeah, I'm still doing all right.
Concerned about the visuals at the moment, but tell us if it's bad on your end.
Yeah, exactly.
Just update us, please, because we can only do as much as people tell us.
Let's have a look at the comments. Your mic is working great. Matt's mic, thumbs up. Hello. The mic and quality, very good. The quality is great. Okay, guys, if you are here for the majority of the stream, just any comments if it ever drops out at all, because I'm actually a bit paranoid about it now, which is really annoying. I want to sit here and enjoy the football, but we've had problems with it. So your support, letting us know how it's sounding and how it's looking. It looks like it's lagging our end, but from your end, it might not be. So that's the main thing.
Maybe put it in caps as well so we see it.
Right, let's go to predictions. Everyone get a prediction in. There's 130 people in here. Everyone predict now. Even if you've already done it, get your predictions in again. Let's have a look. Let's say hello to Drew, Emily, MFC, Henry, Michael, Joe, Adnan, Glimpse, Kieran, Wallace and Gromit fan, Jono. Good to see you, Jono. Let's have a look at the comments. Hey guys, long time no see. How does it feel being back in the playoffs again? Nerve-wracking?
I hate it.
I mean, there's a prize on the line and you don't want it.
I hate it. I'd rather finish 7th.
You just don't like pressure, do you?
No, I don't.
But then what's the joy in football if there isn't pressure?
It's not joyful.
Oh, okay.
I hate it.
All right, maybe you should leave. Maybe you're in the wrong industry here. Let's have a look. 3-1 Sheffield United, says Emily. Sar says 2-1 Bristol City. 2-1 to Sheffield U from a Cov fan. 3-2 Sheffield United, says Gabin. Coventry is the champions of EPL next season. Okay. 2-2 tonight, says Michael. 2-1 Bristol City, says Jono. I have gone 1-0 Bristol City. I do think that Bristol City have to nail down some kind of home advantage here. Not to say that they definitely will, but I just think they might sneak it and make things interesting going back to Bramall Lane. I'm going 1-0 Bristol City. What's your predictions? Burgie?
You're going 1-0 Bristol City. I wanted to go for the upset and go for Bristol. Maybe it's not an upset then, is it?
Well, I think if you're just looking at the first leg, it's not an it's not a massive upset to say Bristol City win the first leg. If you were to say you think they're getting through both legs, that is a bit more of an upset.
Okay. No, 2-1 Bristol.
2-1 Bristol. You should say Bristol City.
Bristol City. They're the same thing, aren't they?
Oh, that's outrageous! That because you'll get Kelly, who's a Bristol Rovers fan who just donated, saying, "What do you mean Bristol? I mean, there's 2 Bristols."
I know there is. I was only. It was satire. It was satire.
It's disgusting behaviour.
I should definitely leave.
You're definitely not a football fan. 2-0 Sheffield United, says Shane. Suleiman says 1-0 Sheffield United. Craig, the Middlesbrough fan, says 1-1. Jack says, hey Matt. Jack says, we've got a different Jack, says 2-0 Sheffield United. 1-0 to Bristol City, says Arthur. Burnley fan, so pleased we aren't involved in this. Yes, of course they must be over the moon, the Burnley and Leeds fans, to have got over the line. They can sit back, kick their feet up and watch the playoffs unfold without them.
Subscriber count.
Guys, take 2 seconds to hit the like button. Go on, we've got over 100 people in here. Let's get 100 likes before kick-off.
Go on.
Hit that thumbs up button and, before it's too late, subscribe. Help us in our push to 100k. It's never too late. Every subscriber and every like is appreciated. Like, subscribe, comment. Let's have a look at some more comments.
Oh no.
Did you see Tats 180? Yes, did you see that?
No.
It was on the Cov socials. He got a 180 in like.
I thought you meant if.
No. He did a somersault. Yeah. No, he doesn't even play darts, and he managed to do a 180.
Fair play.
Matt, is it at Bramall Lane? No, the second leg is. This is at Ashton Gate, and look at that. They're making a big deal out of this. The Bristol City fans.
Well, they made like a little target.
This is massive for them, isn't it? Absolutely massive.
Yeah, but they did like, I don't know if you know the relevance of it. It was like red and blue.
It's to celebrate Tats's 180, is it?
That's what it is. Yes, it was the bullseye.
No, I see that. I don't know what it's meant to be.
It's white and blue.
Is it meant to be their badge? Is it?
No, it can't be because it's not a blob in the middle, is it? It's a robin.
I don't know what that is meant to be. It's just a random red dot.
It looks like the Jam, the band.
Is it meant to be a robin? Because it's like, is it meant to be?
It's a circle.
Is it?
It's a circle.
I can't quite tell.
Anyway.
Right. Can't believe you're nearly at 100k, says Glimpse. I know, it's unbelievable. But actually, it isn't unbelievable because you guys have been amazing with your support, which has made it possible. Guys, it has just hit 8 o'clock, which means it is nearly kick-off time. So last chance to hit the like button and help us hit 100 before kick-off. And if you want to get a prediction in, then go on, I'll read it out. We've got seconds till kick-off. Jane says, Leeds fan, I feel your pain. Well, I'm not stressed tonight because we're not playing tonight. This time tomorrow, when we are at the CBS, I will be a bit nerve shredded, nerve wracked. It will be nerve wracking.
Nerve wrecked.
We don't even know what we're on about at this point.
We'll be scared.
Yeah, look, yeah. Anyway, like I say, kick off moments away. So let's get the timer ready.
But yeah, keep an eye out for the vlog tomorrow. It's going to be a big one, regardless of the result. It's going to be a big one.
It is. I'm looking forward to it. Confident but nervous, if that makes sense.
I see. I'm just going to mention it shortly. I don't like this overconfidence we have against Sunderland. I know they dropped points towards the end, but they got up there for a reason. They didn't,
I know they're a good team.
And basing it on this hoodoo of they never beat us. I'm sorry, but that's just pure luck.
We'll see. Right, thank you for your support, guys. Nearly 200 people in here. Any last minute predictions as the game has got underway?
What minute the first goal?
What minute is the first goal going in today? I am going to say the 20th minute.
Going late. I'm going 16th.
They're so much later than 16th. I said 20th.
Yeah, because we usually say within the first 10.
Well, I've only said it'll be 1-0, so that would still be quite early.
Okay.
4-1 Sheffield United, says Dola. MFC says, hi Matt, I'm considering streaming next season. Any tips? Yeah, buy a microphone. Buy one that works. Don't ask me for tips.
No,
that's a joke if anyone doesn't get it, because we've had problems previously. But everyone says it's working fine today, which is splendid to hear.
Tips?
There we go. Tips? Yeah, sorry. To actually answer the question.
Be yourself. Be confident.
Well, what if yourself isn't confident?
Don't be yourself.
Yeah, don't be yourself.
Follow your not follow your dreams, but follow something that you know a lot, because you are successful because you have the knowledge naturally. So if you don't know it enough, research it a lot to make up for that.
On a serious note, yeah, if you've got a bit of money, try and buy some decent equipment. Be consistent. I don't know, try and find role models and copy a little bit of what they do, I guess.
Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you're choosing a job that you enjoy.
Let's go back to the football, because we haven't actually spoken about it. Sheffield United might create the first chance of the game here with Gustavo Hamer down the left-hand side. By the way, Sheffield United, of course, in there, just white strip. Bristol City playing in an all red shirt and white shorts, and Sheffield United get a corner.
You looking forward to Hamer putting the winner against us in the Wembley final?
That's a lovely thing to say, that.
It's going to be lovely, isn't it? Just seeing that.
Let's have a look. Who do you support, says Alex. We are Coventry fans, if you hadn't already guessed. Yes.
I love it. By the way, do we like the new display? It's going back to the old retro purple and yellow. I like it.
Yeah, I quite like it.
Yeah,
that's why I went for it. That's what I mean, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, not bad. So Bristol City have to defend this Sheffield United corner.
Do you want to put up the scores?
Yeah, I've got it all up on the PC. Let's just have a look at a couple more comments. Corner dealt with, by the way. Love to see you boys, says Struggers. Oh, it's great to see you. It's great to see so many people in here. 3 minutes gone. Nothing to report on. Sheffield United did have a corner. It's been dealt with. And 0-0 it remains. And first goal could be crucial tonight. Could be the only goal. As I say, I've only gone 1-0 to Bristol City.
Yeah, it's one of those games where if you score the first goal, you could just hold back on that. What's the term? Fall back on that, and then you just get you through your first leg.
Ooh. Sheffield United do clear their lines.
Especially Sheffield United, to be fair, because they've got home game to look forward to. So if they score first, just keep that point. Don't risk anything when you're away.
Absolutely. Sheffield United will get another corner. Tried to come forwards there. Rob Dickey deals with it, and it's another corner to the Blades. Nothing to report other than a couple of corners so far. Goalless, if you've just joined us. I will say there are 2 Europa League games going on at the same time tonight. Manchester United host Bilbao, and Tottenham are away at Bodo Glimt. Any more predictions? If you've joined us late, your predictions count if it's still 0-0 in the first 10 minutes. So go on, get a prediction in.
Is that what works at the bookies, is it?
You can do live bets at the bookies, I guess, yeah. But the odds would probably change. Sheffield United, corner comes in and it's dealt with again by Bristol City. But it's the Blades who've started with a little bit more about them going forwards, and Bristol City will just soak that up.
We all on the same page about wanting Bristol City to win the...
Oh, but yeah, absolutely. I didn't say that. So I think the worst thing for Coventry and Sunderland fans tonight is probably to see Sheffield United go and win 2 or 3-0, because it'll send out a statement that they are not messing about. They're here, they're the favourites, and they're going to win it. Do you know what I mean?
But then be the best, beat the best.
I guess they could absolutely smash Bristol City over 2 legs and then still lose the final. But you get my point.
No, but Bristol City, if we get Bristol City, they could be just as dangerous.
They could still hurt us, yeah.
Because they've defeated. But then again, it's only 2 games. It didn't define a team.
Coventry's record against Bristol City is better than Coventry's record against Sheffield United this season. Here come Bristol City with their first chance. The ball goes all the way back to Cooper. 0-0 it remains. Let's have a look at a couple more predictions. Andrew says 2-1 Bristol City. 0-0 from Adam. 1-1. An unconvincing 1-1, says Tarkus. Who is a better set piece taker, Hamer or Twine? Ooh! Free kick on the edge of the box. I've got to go Scott Twine. But I rate Hamer, and his goal against us was brilliant. But he never scored a free kick for us, though, did he? In all those years we had him.
Do you know?
No, he never scored a free kick, did he? 0-0, 6 minutes.
Saving it for against us.
Yeah, he was waiting until we played against us. That was it. Farmer Charlie reckons it'll be 1-0 Bristol City. As I say, goalless so far, and thank you for your great support, guys. If you could genuinely help us get to 100k this month, that'd be amazing. That would be amazing. So yeah, like and subscribe, and like I say, get your comments in. Sheffield United going to take a quick drink break there as Bristol City have a player down on the floor. It's Rob Dickey. And if you've joined us late, don't worry, you haven't missed anything. We're still getting a feel for this one. Are you okay?
I'm trying to look at your map without saying something and sounding clueless, but...
Where is Bristol?
Where's Bristol and where's like Norwich and Ipswich? Because they're both kind of farmer tractor sort of... Because Bristol's
they're
got a
both
lot of...
farmer tractors.
Bristol's got a lot of farmers.
I think what you mean is they're both in the country, if that makes sense.
I'm trying to say, are they a derby?
But then they are...
They're not a derby, are they?
Well, not Bristol and Norwich, no.
Okay.
Goodness me.
Move on.
Yeah, maybe go to geography class.
Or just school.
Yeah, never too late. 2-1 Blades is Dempsey's prediction. Struggers reckons 1-0 Bristol City and 1-0 Sheffield United at the Lane. And then it'll be Sheffield United win on penalties. Rania, I think that's how you say it, says hi. The Cyber Leader says, hey Matt, do you think Potter will improve us? I'm not sure. It's still early days. I'll give him a chance. That's what I'd say. Give him a chance. But I can't say with confidence yes or no, if that makes sense. I hope he does.
Two of my great uncles live in Bristol. One of them's a Rovers, one of them's a City, and the family gatherings were always a bit awkward.
Really?
Not when I was alive, but apparently they just wouldn't talk to each other if like something happened or there's a derby. It was just really awkward.
Blimey. Well, they haven't played each other in years now, have they?
Yeah. What was it? Since we were in like League 2?
Well, it is possible that Bristol Rovers are 3 divisions behind Bristol City if Bristol City win the playoffs, because Bristol Rovers have been relegated to League 2.
So on that, who's the better team?
Well, it's Bristol City, isn't it? Bristol City with possession inside their own half. Yet to carve out any chances yet, but guys, if you're not aware, playoff games, especially in the Championship, can be very, very cagey. The semi-final first legs last year both finished 0-0. And we haven't seen any shots yet. We've got a fly in the room,
that
which is
was
good.
A shot.
Did you get him?
No.
Here come the Robins. Moving the ball down the right-hand side. Sheffield United got a little bit of defending to do. Here's a chance. Anel Armahodzic makes an interception and clears it up to the halfway line. Bristol City will come forwards again.
Was it Bird's got double-figure goals this season?
Yes, Bird. Very good player. Yeah.
For his age.
Yeah, he's one to watch. As I say, Bristol City just moving the ball around in the Sheffield United half. Here they come.
nice.
This is decent. Here we go. Chance. Cross goes in. Sheffield United deal with it.
That was a good little few touches there.
As we come up to 10 minutes. When do Cov play? Tomorrow. So no live stream tomorrow, but a vlog coming out probably about 11:30. Coventry City, Sunderland. Brace yourselves. Brace yourselves.
I'm not confident.
How many times have Coventry been in the playoffs, says Football Predictions with Tom? So we were in the League 2 playoffs, and then we were in the Championship playoffs once. So this is the third time we've ever been in the playoffs.
In our lifetime, anyway. Actually, is it the last 50 years have we ever been in playoffs?
Well, not before the League 2 one. That was our first ever playoffs, that was.
Really?
Yeah. Well, we'd been in the top flight for so long. I think we'd been in the top flight since before they had the playoffs. Right.
Yeah.
Sheffield United throw in here, which Anel Armahodzic will take inside the Bristol City half, and it's going to be a long throw. Everyone is crowding towards the box. Here comes the throw in. It's headed towards goal. It's a chance. It's a goal. It's 1-0 to the Blades.
Ooh.
And it's Campbell.
I'm going to hold on to that now. They're going to fall back on that. You watch them start changing up defensive lines now.
And it's offside.
No, they're not going to do that.
There you go. Never mind. We were a little bit slow there, but it is offside.
We haven't got the audio on, that's why.
I will be interested to see this back. Obviously, no VAR in the semi-finals, but there is VAR in the final because it is at Wembley.
Don't remind
Oh,
me.
look, Chris Wilder's not happy. Who'd have thought it?
He said a naughty.
He's always a bit grumpy, isn't he?
He said male cow.
Let's have a look. So it's flicked on. What?
Huh?
Oh, it's because that player on the line touched it. Was he offside? There we go. So that one there actually touched it before it went in. So Campbell headed it on. 42. Yeah, just offside, I think.
Yeah.
And it doesn't actually touch him. But the argument is the Bristol City defender would have cleared that had he not been in the way. So I think... Oh, I don't know. I'm open to see what you guys think. Is that the right decision? I think it is. I think it is interfering. But if you've got a different opinion, let us know. Are you going to watch the League One playoffs? I will. I can't be sure that I'm going to stream all of them, but I will try and watch them.
Remember how good the National League one was?
Oh, the National League playoff final is always
We
brilliant.
watched that with Leon, didn't we?
Yeah. Oh, Solihull Moors. It was heartbreak last year.
That was so good.
It always seems to go to penalties, the National League playoff final. So 0-0. Bristol City have got away with it so far. You know, obviously an offside goal, probably the right decision, but no chances for them yet. Here they come. Lofted ball forward. Sam McCallum clears his lines.
Did we stream the League One?
How do you mean? Sorry.
Did we stream the League One final?
League One final.
What I'm trying to say.
No.
League One.
Sorry, that
Championship.
wasn't Sam McCallum. It's bloody Chowdhury. That's why I didn't even look at the bloody starting 11s. They got the same hair. Chowdhury's playing like a sort of fullback today. Have a quick catch up with Benjamin, says Adnan. Benjamin Bloom. Yeah, I saw him a couple of days ago. Well, streamed with him a couple of days ago. Did the predictions.
Is that the last video with him this season?
No, we'll do the second legs in the playoff final for
Of
League
course,
1 and
yes.
2. Here come Sheffield United again, who you would have to say have been the slightly better team, but there's not a lot in this.
League
They're,
2.
they're the team on the front foot a bit more. Yeah, we did League 2 as well because there's only a couple of games.
Oh, okay.
Why can't we watch the match, says Xander. So yeah, the argument is that number 12 would have cleared it.
You'll have to explain that later.
So basically, this guy's offside, and if he's not stood there, this guy would clear that off the line. But he's in the way.
Right, okay.
That's the argument, I'd say.
So it wasn't to do with him touching it and being offside position, no?
He was in an offside position. He didn't actually touch it, but he stopped the defender from getting to it.
Right, so if the defender weren't blocked, it wouldn't have... It would have counted. Right.
He could have cleared it, yeah. Emily says, I love this channel. Oh, thank you very much. And just another sound check, guys. How are we sounding? How's the quality?
How we looking?
How are we looking? let us know. There's 250 people in here, which is really, really good support.
Fantastic.
So thank you so much. And once again, like and subscribe if you haven't already. We haven't done many streams on the channel. We can certainly do more if you're enjoying what you're seeing. As I say, goalless. We have had a goal disallowed for the Blades.
Go on then.
Here come Bristol City down that left-hand side.
Come on, Bristol.
Bristol City. Possible opening here. It's worked to the edge of the box. Shot comes in. Oh! Hits the bar. What a strike that was. Oh, wow.
Who was that?
Who was that? Was that one of the defenders?
Came out of absolutely nowhere.
Goodness me, that is how you hit a ball, son. He absolutely smashes that. Blimey.
God, they nearly knocked the post down.
That would have been goal of the season if that goes in. Crikey, what a strike.
Oh my
Wow.
God, guys, wow. That was
Unbelievable.
I wish something came of that.
It was a good chance, wasn't it? It was. Who did that fall to?
A legend.
A legend.
Imagine if that was going in. Imagine if that went in.
Yeah, it was quite the strike, wasn't it?
Guys, you need to watch that if you haven't seen it yet.
Was that Knight? Might have been. Unreal strike. Cannon's back off the bar. And Bristol City might grow in confidence after that.
They're a lot more tactical with the ball, aren't they, Bristol City?
Tamara says, come on Bristol, play up Sky Blues. I thought they scored that. No, that's, yeah. Their first chance of the game and it smashes off the bar.
By our reaction, you'd think that they'd scored it. It was just class.
25 yards out.
Oh. Bristol City look like they got a job to get done here.
Hmm.
Hopefully your mic's not that sensitive because I've stupidly decided to go for popping candy chocolate today. I get told off for eating noisy on the stream and then I go for popping candy.
Let's have a look at some more comments. Oh, actually, Rania says, love you, Matt. Thank you very much. I was going to check in. Why are you laughing?
It's just random. It's cute.
I was checking in on the Europa League. Still goalless in both of those games. Borough fan here. PUSB, says Emily. There you go. Middlesbrough fans are even supporting Coventry.
Borough fans have been class.
Chance here for Sheffield United. Hamer, he's going to shoot.
Yeah, of course.
Takes a deflection and it loops over. It took a deflection off his own player though, so it'd be a goal kick. They hit Kiefer more.
I think we need to just mention the Middlesbrough fans. Absolute class act. It always seems to be because we're playing them the last game of the season and there's kind of like pressure's off, you know, Middlesbrough, they're like, fair play. Singing with us, singing our songs with us. Brilliant. It was funny though because we were obviously doing the chants along with our players' names and they didn't really know the names, what the songs were, so they were just kind of like, you know, like when you sing an happy birthday to someone so you don't know the name of. They just kind of mouthed it. But no, class act. Absolutely love Middlesbrough fans. I
did do a video earlier today ranking the Championship fans, so there's a plug for you. Check that out.
Good videos they are.
What time do Coventry kick off tomorrow? 8 PM? Yes. 8 PM. And we will be there. And then you're going to have to go to a pub to watch the second leg, because he's not... Where are you going?
Weymouth.
Weymouth, there you go.
Sorry, not a loyal fan, clearly.
Unbelievable. He's going in the wrong direction. Sunderland's up north and he's going down to Weymouth for the game.
Everybody wish Burgie a safe journey.
Bristol City.
Right, so you want to die in a car crash?
I didn't say that. I just hope there's traffic. Bristol City have possession. They're playing it out from the back down the right hand side here. Like I say, we've had, although it's 0-0, we have had a couple of interesting moments where there's been an offside goal for the Blades and Bristol City have hit the bar.
They're much more clinical, Bristol City. Blades kind of just...
They've had one shot. And
no, but the touches around the box are setting up. It's a lot.
Well, they've got to be
tactical.
maybe a bit more precise, seeing as they've got a little bit less of the ball, it seems.
Yeah.
They've got to make their chances count when they come. Dempsey reckons it'll be 2-1 to Coventry tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Cheers.
What a lovely compliment. Connor says, need to have a little thing. Bottom right saying, Cov kick off at 8 PM tomorrow. Yeah. Put it down there so people know. Here come Bristol City. Down that left-hand side. Here we go. Get the cross in. McCrory tees it up.
Watch this. Oh, he falls over.
No, free kick for Sheffield United.
He's having a paddy.
Well, it's probably what I expected from the first 20 minutes, if I'm being honest. A little bit cagey. But exciting cagey at the same time. It's cagey but exciting.
It's a cage with fireworks. Was it not a foul on the... No,
So he's offside, just.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's just football, isn't it?
Well, the thing is, you could be like, it was an accident, but you're actually deliberately stopping someone from getting through. We're just watching a replay of the disallowed goal. I'm explaining football to Jamie. Burgie, sorry.
Oh my God, they know my name.
Oh no, they're going to come and knock on your door now. They know where you live and everything. Right, let's have a look. He supports Coventry. Xander says he's 2 minutes behind. My most viewed ground is Coventry, says Emily. My favourite ground is Coventry. My second favourite team is Coventry. My celebrity crush is Luke Ayling, Gustavo Hamer and Morgan Rogers. There you go.
I thought you could say yourself.
I think I say Coventry.
By the way, talking of little things you should have on the bottom, 3 things that are asked the most. Who do you support? So just
yeah, we haven't done that yet. Who does everyone support? There's 250 people in here. Everyone comment once. Who do you support? Let's have a little interaction with you guys. How many different fans have we got in here? Comment down below with the team you support.
Not what I was saying, but good idea. The 3 main things that you're asked, so you should have under it. I'm a Coventry fan. I will get removed if I play the game live.
Yeah, so show us the game.
And then when's Coventry playing?
8 PM tomorrow. Not a lot to report on in the last couple of minutes. The Blades have possession inside their own half. Smashed ball forwards there, and Kiefer Moore will jostle. Kiefer Moore.
Never heard him before.
Well, he's been around for years in the Championship. Plays for Sheffield United now. He was at Ipswich last season. Was it Cardiff before that? Nice football there. That's good. Here come Bristol City. You're going to get the cross in. Real chance. Here we go.
Oh.
Corner. First corner of the game for Bristol City. Here's all the different fans we've got in here. Comment down below with the team you support. Wrexham, Portsmouth, York, Blackpool, Wrexham, Boston, Pompey, Racing Club Warwick. Look at that. Bristol City, Middlesbrough, Newcastle, Chelsea, Pompey, York, Orlando City, Cov, Portsmouth, Cov, Forest, Huddersfield, Forest, Portsmouth, Leeds, Forest, Crawley, Arsenal, Philadelphia Union.
You what?
Sheffield Wednesday, Coventry. Quite a few Coventry, which is what we like to see. Thank you to everyone for getting involved tonight. Here come Bristol City. They take the corner and it's going to result in another corner.
Taken short.
After a deflected shot. So Bristol City just having a couple of moments here.
Who was that? Racing what? Who was that?
Racing Club Warwick.
Racing, you know what I'm going to do now?
You're going to Google their shirts.
Yes.
You're going to buy one. Bristol City corner to come in. Once again, guys, little sound check. How are we sounding? How's the quality? Is it glitching or is it quite clear? Corner headed away by the Blades. Still alive here for Naki Wells. No, goal kick to Sheffield United. Xander says, say my name. Xander. Simon says he's a Sheffield fan. That doesn't help. Which Sheffield team do you support?
Not like Bristol team.
Jared says MOT, marching on together. Obviously a Leeds fan. Sounds good. There you go. Sounding sexy. That's what we want, Mike.
I haven't been talking that much.
He's called Mike.
The mic's giving you feedback.
Yeah.
Not literal feedback, because that would be screaming down the mic, but you get the joke.
Bristol City just with possession at the minute. Having a little spell with the ball here, the Robins. And it's going to trickle out for a Sheffield United throw-in near the halfway line. Goalless on 24 minutes. You all right?
Yeah, I can't get connection for the Racing Club Warwick.
Oh, that's devastated, mate.
Just noticed both of our predictions for the first goal. Minute is out. What has he said? 20th?
Connor says we've got 90% Cov fans, 5% other Championship fans, 4% other English fans, and like 3 Americans. Sums up our stream. Well, thank you to all of you for joining. Here come Sheffield United. They'll get a throw in. Yeah, I think the thing is, with first legs, there's not a lot of urgency. That's the word. Second leg, there is urgency. You know, when there's been a goal and one team needs to chase, that's when things really open up. But this is like a game of chess, isn't it?
Well, when it's urgent, it almost becomes unfootball-like. It's literally just scatter it about as much as you can to try and get the ball across the line. It just the tactics and skills go out the window.
Turns into table football, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Yeah. And what do you prefer, chess or table football?
Drafts.
I'd say I prefer chess. It's a bit more of a thrill to it.
You know we are on camera. You don't need to do your stupid jokes with me like we always do here.
No.
Comparing two completely irrelevant things together.
No, chess in the first half, table football in the second leg.
And table tennis to end it.
Table tennis for penalties. Here come the blades. Shot from... No. Is that a foul? Well, you don't want to give a free kick away there because Hamer would fancy that. Anyway, Bristol City do clear their lines. Not for long.
They're going to score now.
Here is Gus Hamer. Switches it over nicely. Campbell.
We don't like Campbell, do we?
Raksaki. Chowdhury with a challenge. It's a little bit scrappy. And nice play there. McCrory and Bristol City come away with possession. Yeah, well done, lads. You've done well there. Right. Table football is clear, says Ollie.
I mean, they're completely two different sports.
Connor says table chess. It's chess played on a table or something. There you go.
I mean, what was the layout of table football? It was like, what was it? The strikers were like, it was completely back. You have 5 in up front or something, wasn't it? What was it? Is it 5 up front?
Well, you have a goalie, like 5 defenders, 2 midfielders and 5 strikers or something. Stupid formation. Here come... Oh, never mind. He goes out for a goal kick to Sheffield United. Ollie, good to see you, by the way. Are you watching? Who else is watching the game live and what are we making of it? Oh, there's an advert for tomorrow's game, Coventry Sunderland.
For anyone who doesn't know.
At 8 p.m. tomorrow night, yeah. Block 14 tomorrow, Matt. Got to take a cushion to their places, Dave. PUSB. Yeah, got to nail down some advantage, haven't we?
Did that fly just crawl across the camera?
I don't know. Bristol City have possession. Let's do a like spike, by the way, guys. I'm slacking today. Let's get 200 likes. Everybody in here, take 2 seconds to hit the thumbs up button. I wonder what would happen if we get literally every viewer to hit the like button.
It would be amazing.
Yeah, let's do it. Hit the like button and subscribe. Let's do a little push.
We'll throw a party.
Bristol City sweeping the ball forwards. I reckon if we get 300 likes, that's when we'll get a goal. Everyone like and we'll get a goal.
Or the mic fails.
Throw into the blades. Sheffield United. Chowdhury will take.
For anyone who's interested, the ball is a nice golden colour for the playoffs. Golden white.
Well, that's what we want, isn't it? I'm in Singer's Corner tomorrow, says G-Man. Connor says there would be 217 likes. That would be what happened. Well, there might be people that have watched it and they're not watching it now, but they left a like, and overall we might have more likes than viewers right now. That is possible.
Are you trying to prove your fans, wrong there?
I'm not trying to prove anything, Burgie. Okay. I'm really not.
You're in a funny mood today, and I quite like it.
I'm in a good mood, mate. It's playoff football. I'm a bit nervous, so there's a little bit of randomness to it. bit of nervous energy. Here comes Sheffield United. Onside. Chance. Oh, how's that not gone in?
Scatty.
Wow. Still a chance. Peck. Shoots. Deflected. Oh, the keeper tips it over. Corner to Sheffield United, and O'Leary has made some good saves there. He denied Raksaki originally. Was he onside? He certainly was. And it's a good save, and he just about fished it away. Look at that. Oh.
The only thing the net caught was the keeper himself.
There you go.
It's like Scotland all over again.
Yeah. 0-0.
Do you get the reference?
Not really.
Didn't Scotland goalkeeper he fell in the net?
Oh yeah, against was it Czech Republic?
Oh, I
When
wouldn't know
the
that.
goal was from like the halfway line. Yeah, no,
Oh,
I know.
yeah.
I know what you mean now.
It was like deadliest catch.
If you go up, you will stay up, or will you stay up? Says Simon. Oh, the odds are against us. The odds are against any team that wins these playoffs to stay up. That's the reality. Not trying to be negative, but that is just the reality, unfortunately. But even if you do go up, you'd come back down with parachute payments.
Oh!
If you go down anyway, so there's a massive incentive to going up, of course.
If you painted the Titanic sky blue, it wouldn't have gone down, is what they said about Coventry when they were in the Premiership years ago, because we were on the cusp of getting relegated, and for years and years we survived it. Every single season was agonising, nail biting. And yeah, eventually we did get relegated by Villa, but yeah, who knows if we do. I feel like we've got a good chance compared to a lot of the other teams who've gone up through playoffs. Like, no disrespect to Luton, but you know we're a bigger club than Luton. Who else have gone up in the playoffs? Who went up last season?
Oh, I blimey out. Do you know what I didn't do today, guys? I didn't look at the bloody starting 11s. That's why I just said Raksaki. I meant Campbell. Someone's corrected me. You are right. I meant Campbell. That was bloody Campbell.
I don't like Campbell.
I will flash them up quickly, those starting 11s, because I'm being a bit all over the place. I've been more concerned about the microphone, which is now affecting me when it comes to the other stuff. So here are the starting 11s. If you haven't already seen them, I need to familiarise myself with them. Raksaki is not even playing. What a donut I am.
Sausage.
The Robins with possession here down that left-hand side. Hello?
I didn't want to interrupt you, but I did. I got the kit for Racing Club Warwick.
Is it orange? Oh, that's great, that.
Mate, isn't that beautiful? It's not bad. That's a decent design for a low
I don't
league.
like the sponsor, though. It's a bit like...
It's a bit low league, isn't it?
It's a bit hobbycraft, isn't it?
Well, I'm sorry, but they're probably they've got a sponsor, bless them.
No, fair play.
That's a decent design for, usually just plain t-shirts. So, no, like it.
Naki Wells. Oh, Naki Wells has done really well there. Bristol City keep the ball alive down the left-hand side, and they might still create a chance. Cross comes in, and the Blades will deal with it for now. Why is O'Hare not on though, says Connor. Well, they don't... they've not been massively enamoured by him this season, have they? He is on the bench, but let's be honest, he's not been as good for Sheffield United as he was for Cov. And even then, he went missing for Cov sometimes.
It's all talk.
You know, when we lost O'Hare and gained Rodoni, I was kind of like, what a bit of business that's turned out to be. O'Hare, not to be mean, but we don't miss him. And Rodoni is signing of the season, isn't
100%.
he? You got tickets for Sunderland away, says Glenn. I did, but then no one I know is going, so I'm not actually going now. Hello?
Stop saying that. Really? You're not... So dumb.
No, I literally mean I'm not going all the way to Sunderland on my own.
To watch Cov in the playoff... in the second
But
leg.
you're not there. Sophie's not there. Literally, no one
Yeah,
knows
but
that.
mate, it might be it might match Wolves away.
Well, it might do.
I get your reasoning.
All right, why are you not going?
No, I get your
To
reasoning.
watch Cov, it could be like Wolves away.
No, I listen. I understand what you mean, but
Are you going, Glenn? Let us know if you're going, Glenn.
I know what you mean, but at the end of the day, people you're not going with is a separate issue to supporting your own team and potentially.
And it's just one of them where it's like
They shouldn't correlate, but they should. It's one of those.
right.
It shouldn't
There's
affect it.
2 seconds, mate. There's
So.
a player down on the floor at the minute here for Bristol City. I'm not sure who that is. Right. Football predictions with Tom says, Matt, I'll go with you.
Do you want
Glenn says, Rodoni, get a USA call up. What?
Hey, he's American.
Does he have a what's it?
What?
Like, can he play for America? Exactly, Matt. Listen to him. You will love that game, and my dad might go. So I would go if I was you.
Is your uncle going?
No, I asked him, and he said he's not going either. But don't worry, I've literally pestered everyone. Oh, don't start. Why are you not going? Unbelievable. You're not even. You're going to Weymouth. You're going in the wrong direction, mate. That's even worse.
Watching the better team.
You're going to be further away. That's worse.
Get you a Weymouth.
Kelly.
Hey.
All right, calm down.
Hello.
Kelly. Kelly in the house.
It's one of those streams.
Oh, I love a bit of Kelly. Kelly says, let's get Matt to 100k subs. Thank you, Kelly. We're in good spirits tonight. We've got a lot going on, and your donation is massively appreciated. Thank you so much, Kelly. You heard what Kelly said, guys. Make sure you're subscribed if you haven't already. It takes 2 seconds. Is there anyone watching that isn't subscribed? Now's your chance. Get involved. We'll get there, Kelly. Thank you for your support. Hope you're doing well. And if Coventry don't go up, we will see Wrexham next season, of course. Once again, is it glitching at all, guys? It just looks like it's glitching to us, but everyone says the quality's fine. Oh, I don't know. I don't know anymore. Thank you for your support, guys, though. There's 250 people, which is brilliant. Shame there's no goals to talk about. 0-0, of course, and we have had a goal disallowed, and the bar's been hit, and there's a good save from O'Leary to deny Campbell, which I bloody thought was Raksaki, because I didn't look at the starting 11s. What do you think, Burgie? Have Sheffield United been the better team?
Well,
they have, haven't they? They have created a bit more.
Answer my question for me.
Yeah, well, you took too long. I think they probably have.
I've enjoyed. Bristol's been better. Bristol City have been better to watch.
Well, they hit the bar.
The tactical, bit more finesse. Whereas Sheffield United is literally just try and get it in any way you can. Obviously, that wins games, but there hasn't been beautiful football yet from Sheffield United.
The picture is glitching, but only slightly, says Sunset Wanderer.
Right, just don't move.
What would happen if we do this?
You've all the gear, no idea.
Mate, all the idea, but no gear.
Yeah.
That's a better description, isn't it? Hoping Coventry will win the playoffs, given West Brom aren't in them. Well, we've already asked who everyone supports in here. Where are you watching from, guys? Let's do that. Where in the world is everyone watching from right now? Is it in the UK? Are you in America? In Africa? In Asia?
In the racing
Club Warwick.
On the track.
Where is everyone watching?
On a horse.
Bristol City. And they lose the ball. Sheffield United throwing inside their own half. Still a little way to go till half time, but it has got 0-0 written on the half time score at the minute, hasn't it?
What? Oh, he's scary when he looks at you.
Chris Wilder.
Oh, don't walk towards me. The cameraman's scared to pan towards him because you just don't know what he's going to mouth.
What does that mean?
Like last time he mouthed male cow feces. That's the only way I could describe it.
I don't really know what you're talking about.
It was a swear word.
Right. Are you ready for tomorrow?
No.
There's George, by the way. He says, a draw does neither team any good. Pointless playing for a draw in the first leg, says George. I don't think anyone necessarily sets up thinking we only want to draw, George, but you would imagine a draw is better for Sheffield United. But then, George, think back to the Coventry Middlesbrough in the first leg last time. We drew 0-0. That was a better result for them. But then we went and beat them, didn't we? So it's all a game of chess. It's about not giving the other team an advantage, but trying to get one yourselves. It's, a little bit cautious.
Is it the Lovebirds, is it? George and Danielle?
Yeah, we'll see them tomorrow, of course. George, I take it you've got your ticket. No, I know he has, actually. I've already asked him.
Sunderland.
We get plenty of people that are fans of Chowdhury, by the way. Love to see that.
Any particular reason?
Where's he from? Where's Hamza Chowdhury from? He gets lots of support from his home nation.
Is it because there's not big football teams there?
I have a feeling I know where it is, but I don't want to say it just in case I'm wrong. Well, he's actually born in Loughborough, but he plays for Bangladesh, that's why.
Huh. Wow.
I didn't know Loughborough was in Bangladesh.
Well, to be fair, there's a Coventry and Birmingham in America, so...
There you go.
Bangladesh. Stop it.
I was on Sky Sports on Saturday, says Ella. Yes, I saw.
Hey?
I saw.
What? Why didn't I see this?
Yeah, it was to the clip before the game. It sort of panned. I think Ella sent it to me. I'll show you at the end of the game.
Yeah. Oh, well done, Ella. Well done.
Good. Ella, are you coming tomorrow, by the way?
I'm sure she is.
I'm sure she'll come to Wembley as well.
Oh, yeah. And Sunderland away.
Who's your player of the season, says Dempsey? Well, for Coventry, it's Jack Rodoni. Or are you asking for the Championship in general? Or are you asking for the Premier League, actually?
Did Hamer get it?
Did
he get it?
Hamer's got to be right up there, hasn't he?
There was a lot of
Leeds United have got plenty of players that could be up there. Here come Bristol City. Oh, chance. No, mopped up well, and Bristol City lose possession. Cooper clears it for Sheffield United up to the halfway line.
Where's his Signs in the Championship?
What?
Signs.
Norwich.
Yeah, I haven't really heard much about him this season.
I think he got in the team of the season, Signs. He was good in the first half of the season, but he actually went a little bit quiet. But then I think he missed a few games, didn't he?
Hmm.
And Sargent as well. Yeah, Norwich's two main players they are, aren't they?
It was a good game against...
Championship, says Dempsey. Probably... the timer.
It's all gone wrong. Thank you guys for keeping us updated. Oh, no, out. Goal kick to Sheffield United.
Oh.
What now?
The timer, because I turned the bloody OBS off. Oh, no. Well, we'll restart it for the second half. Bloody BTEC channel over here. Not even that. SATS channel. SATS SB.
Sats?
Yeah, it's like... You know how people say... Oh, you didn't get my reference.
BTEC, Sats.
I'll put the timer back on for the second half, but to keep you up to date, it's nearly half time anyway. 42 minutes on the clock.
I thought you meant
and Hamer's probably my Championship player of the season. What about for you? Hamer, maybe?
I don't really know.
Jack Rodoni.
I don't really know many others. No, I don't know.
The thing is with the timer, guys, you can't get it to go back to where it is now.
Excuses.
It has to go back to the start when it freezes, which is my fault because I closed OBS down thinking it'll stop the glitching, and it's made more problems than it's caused than it's sorted.
You need to put some post-it notes on the wall, buddy.
200 people in here. Keep your comments coming. We're not at half time yet. I will let you know when it's half time. Just because we've lost the timer doesn't mean it's half time. 43 minutes on the clock. Here comes Sheffield United.
Hey,
ball goes into the box. O'Leary gathers it for Bristol City. Campbell does barge into him. Let's check in on the Europa League, guys, where it is 1-0 to Bilbao and goalless in Norway between Bodo Glimt and Tottenham. Do you like FC25? I haven't played FIFA since it was called FIFA, actually. I haven't played it for a couple of years.
Changed from being called FIFA, you mean?
Yeah.
Or since it was last called FIFA?
It's just not having the time for it. I would like to play it, but then, obviously...
Got things to do?
Yeah, what's it? Ball goes out. Bristol City throw-in on the halfway line. 0-0 it remains.
Not necessary at the moment, I don't think.
Might be a chance on here. It opens up here for Bristol City. Cross goes in. Headed away.
There's no one there. Bristol set up their chances better from outside the box, but there's no one there to collect it. That's where the difference is between Bristol City scoring and not. There's no one there to collect it. Does a Hadji White? I've had a few people saying to me now that Hadji White's kind of annoying them a little bit.
Do you know what it is with Hadji White? He's just inconsistent, isn't he?
It falls to him, and he just I don't know.
He sort of disappears when you need him. He's obviously good, good numbers. Well, this season he hasn't scored loads, but then he had an injury. But he is a finisher, but then he can walk around sometimes. Bit frustrating, yeah.
Yeah, does a bit of a Yakubu.
Who's been better, Bristol City or Sheffield United? Asks Jaden. Probably Sheffield United, But
12 points between them.
22, yeah.
Is it 22?
He's been better in the season, Sheffield United, but in the game, I think he's asking.
Oh, sorry. Literal. Well, it's funny because Bristol City kind of came out of nowhere. I didn't even know to keep tabs on them until, you know, the last quarter of the season. Suddenly, oh my God, Bristol City, where have they come from? Like I did, and if we weren't in it, I would totally be rooting for Bristol City because you know, it's usually the regular correlation of the top six, you know, or top fours, whatever. 4th to 6th in the playoffs that you see regularly, and Bristol City came out of absolutely nowhere. Like if we finished mid-table or outside the playoffs, I would be like, "Come on, Bristol, get something." And I don't know, they might actually. What are the chances of them staying up though?
What's that? Bristol City went up. What's the chance of them staying up? Oh, slim. Not to be horrible, it'd be slim for any team that goes up.
Sunderland might do it because they came from them.
Yeah, they haven't been in the Premier League for 8 years, have they? About that.
How good were they in the Premier League?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's a bit different. It's not really the same, is it?
Well, Man City, I suppose, have changed the game completely now.
There were 5 added minutes, by the way, guys. 5 added minutes. Ball goes back to the keeper. He clears his lines. O'Leary. Still a chance here for Sheffield United. So yeah, 5 added minutes. We have played nearly 2 of them.
Before I go tonight, mate, remind me discussing...
Chance here for the Blades. Kiefer Moore's brought down. That's a penalty, surely.
Yeah, penalty.
It is. It is. And this could be trouble.
That is...
Oh, it's a red card as well. That is a game-changing moment. Red card, Bristol City, and a penalty for Sheffield United in first half stoppage time.
What a stupid decision to foul him.
It all happened so slow, didn't
it?
It all happened in slow motion. Like it wasn't like they were breaking. It wasn't like Kiefer Moore was breaking through on goal at 100 miles per hour. He was sort of trundling. It was like he was trying to control the ball, and then the defender just comes and grabs a hold of him.
Oh, come on!
Oh dear.
Look, regardless.
Rob Dickey sent off. Stupidity. Penalty to come, which Harrison Burrows is going to take.
Regardless of how heavy it is in the first place, the player's going to go down any bit of contact.
It's such a double punishment, isn't it? Yeah. Red card and a penalty. Harrison Burrows will take this, and this will put things into a very difficult position for Bristol City, because now they won't have Rob Dickey for the second leg either.
The final?
Harrison Burrows scores 1-0. It's a good penalty, and all of a sudden it feels like a mountain on top of a mountain to climb for Bristol City. Goodness me, this is...
Hamer's getting elbowed in the face.
This is, yeah...
Why didn't Hamer take
a disaster for Bristol City. Harrison Burrows... Well, that's why. Harrison Burrows scored it. Good pen. Oh, no. And we're still not at half time, guys. There were 5 minutes added. We've played 3 of them.
I'm angry at that.
3.5.
Very angry. Very angry. Why do that? Any bit of contact in the added time in the box and the player first leg, they're going to fall. Why you put your arms around him? Does he miss out on the final?
Yeah.
The final? Straight red.
Was it 2 games or 1? He'll definitely miss the second leg.
Well, it should be 3 if it was in the league.
It's not dangerous play, so I don't know if it would be 2 games. Basically, though, I mean, don't get me wrong, he has fouled him. Why is he pulling on him? Why would you do that? But then, I thought they changed the rules on double jeopardy, because not to say that's not a foul, it's a penalty, but to say red card as well, basically puts Sheffield United in the final. I can't see any other outcome now, because now it's, I mean, let's just see what happens.
They've got legs to stand on, basically.
I don't know how Bristol City are going to get to Wembley now.
So explain to me.
This was the game they had to win, and they're losing, and they've got 10 men. I don't know what they're going to do. Let's just see. Here come Bristol City. It's nearly half-time.
Wow, we've seen more shocking things. Was it Portsmouth or Peterborough Summit 2 seasons ago? They turned it back on aggregate. They were down 3-1 on aggregate, and they pulled it back. Also, there was something really shocking.
Sheffield Wednesday, Peterborough.
That one.
4-0. Yeah. Straight red, 2 games no. Yeah, but I thought it's slightly different. If it's dangerous play or last man, it can be slightly different.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's not a straight red 3-game ban now. It's 2-game ban if it's not
It's
severe.
3 if it's dangerous play, I believe.
Oh, so
Anyone that's smarter on the rules might be able to give us a bit more clarity, but I think that's the case. If not, Google it if you want to be sure. Bristol City have possession on the halfway line, and Sheffield United are just trying to keep their shape at the minute. 0-0. We have played the 5 added minutes, but the ref will allow a bit extra because obviously we had a red card and a penalty, which has added a bit more time onto the added time.
That's annoying because Liam Kitchen could have...
Dempsey says it'd be 1 game. Nino says sometimes the 10 men can win, but cannot see it happening here. No, absolute mountain this.
It's really put a damper in the spirit as well. Come on, Brizzle. Just thinking about those new rules. Liam Kitchen could have only missed 2 games a few seasons back. 3 red cards in a season. Oh, atrocious.
It's still not half time. Maybe one last chance for Bristol City to equalise before half time here. Bird. Max Bird with the ball. Where's he going? Back towards the halfway line is where. Yeah, Bristol City don't know how to break Sheffield United down, it seems. Half time. Oof. Well, there you go. What a decisive moment that could be across the 2 legs. I mean, I think it is a penalty. You can't just grab a player like that. Don't get me wrong. Like if someone grabbed you like that in the street, would you fall over? No, you'd be like, "What are you doing? Get off." But in the football we play, the forward does go down if you grab him like that, and then you've given the referee a decision to make. And oh wow,
not a red though. They've got the punishment.
Wow.
Lampard's right.
So let's get this full page up. Let's have a little look at this. So it is half time now, guys. And I'm just going to flash this screen up. 2 seconds. 1, 2. So let's have a little look at this. I don't know what Bristol City are going to do now, but Rob Dickey, centre back, sent off. They're going to have to do some serious jigging at half time to sort this out, because the problem is this is a 2-legged game where they probably need some advantage from the home leg. At minimum, they need to draw it. So, I mean, I don't know what to say. They're going to have to try and plug up the gaps at the back, but still have a threat going forwards. It's a puzzler. It's a real test of Liam Manning's steel for Sheffield United. Book those Wembley hotels, maybe. I don't know. It feels like such a decisive moment, doesn't it?
It looked like there wasn't much in it, you know. Sheffield United just basically they were trying anything just to get a goal, whereas Bristol City kind of paced it a bit more. It is really disappointing actually, because I was really enjoying it. I was watching it. Yeah, it's kind of put a bit of a span in the works now, and the whole. I mean, it's at home to Bristol City, so the whole stadium attitude's just going to drop. The team spirit's going to drop. I can see this going 2-0, maybe even 3-0.
Well, yeah, if that happens, then Bristol City are really in trouble. The question is, guys, what is now acceptable for Bristol City? Because, as Burgee says, if this goes to 2-0, then that might be game over overall. They obviously don't want to lose the home game, but if it's only 1-0, I suppose they still have something of a chance in the second leg. So what do you think? I mean, Bristol City have probably got to try and still get an equaliser, but you've got to be so careful not to let the tie completely get away from you in the first game, right?
And don't forget, whoever wins our battle will be facing Sheffield United.
Oh,
Let's remind ourselves of that. We're not just watching a neutral game here.
Bit more jigging with the stream. So I will get the timer back on for the second half, guys. While it's half time, let's just do a bit of plugging. If you have not already hit the subscribe button, be sure to do so. It takes 2 seconds, so go on, hit the subscribe button. Thank you if you already have. If you haven't, it's never too late to subscribe, so please do get involved. And if you haven't already hit the like button, then please be sure to drop a like. It takes only 2 seconds. Let's have a look at some of your comments. Questions, if you've got any questions, half-time is when we'll answer them. Any comments as well, we'll try and read them all out. So questions, comments, like, subscribe. Let's have a look. 3-2, says David, to Sunderland tomorrow. There you go. Sheffield United scored, says Rania. They did. Canary Central says, let's play a game. How many games will Sheffield United last before relegation in the Prem? Well, like I say, to any team that wins these playoffs, it's going to be backs against the wall, under pressure, favourites to go down, probably relegated after 30 games.
Well, not really, because technically you're only relegated once the season's over, so it'll be the full amount.
Yeah, but mathematically relegated. Stop being pedantic.
Can I open the window, please? It's really stuffy.
Yeah, go for it.
Thank you.
Matt, where do you think Pompey will finish next season? Difficult to say. I will do my early predictions, probably at the start of June, end of May, but it's still a bit premature because we don't even know who's in the league and what have you. What is your content offering in the off-season, says Kelly.
Good question.
So, we'll obviously, myself and Sophie react to our Premier League and Championship predictions. We will do our early predictions. We're maybe going to do a couple of videos where we focus on certain clubs. Coventry, we'll do a Leeds United video, Wrexham, Birmingham, try and do videos on each team if we can. And then, before you know it, the season will start coming round. We'll do the fixture release, which is always quite exciting.
Seasons.
And then the official predictions. Maybe do a little bit of talk on transfers as well.
But if anyone has any ideas, please let us know.
We're just watching a replay of the red card again.
It's just he's foolish, isn't it? If that wasn't added time, would you say that was a penalty?
I think it's your instinct, isn't it? In that moment, you're like, no, I don't want him to score. But the consequence is it's so much greater.
It looks bad because it's in slow-mo. It looks like he's actively pulling on him. But it's probably just the momentum of his body following through to his arms. Look.
It's just stupid, isn't it? Ella says you need to get over to an Ireland game. They run all summer. There you go. Harrison says, I keep changing my mind about that decision. A bit harsh.
The red was.
I think the double jeopardy, red and penalty is harsh, but
would you say yellow?
It's still stupid to do what he did. But
then he fouled too easily. All that stuff.
Matt, can you do a Norwich talk, please? Yeah, like I say, maybe in the summer we'll have a little look at Norwich City. Canary Central says the only thing I have against Cov is your number 22. Gave a bunch of stick to our players and then got come back on. What Latterberg, yeah. Here was the Sheffield United disallowed goal, which we're watching a replay of.
Kind of justice for that, I guess.
I think it is the right decision to disallow this, though, because A, he's offside, and B, even though he doesn't touch it before it goes in, the defender surely clears that.
Yeah. By the way, is that Alan Shearer that's joined him, or Drew Pritchard from Salvage Hunters? Because he looks weirdly similar.
No, I don't think it is.
No, I mean...
no Burgee, no party, says Blue Terrier.
I wonder who that is. Hello, Blue Terrier. How are you, mate?
There you go. Coventry are not going up, says WBA Vlog. There you go.
Get out.
West Brom fan showing his support. Can you do Blackpool? Maybe. Like I say, we'll try and talk about a few clubs in the summer. Be sure to get involved if you want football content. Let's have a little look at the Europa League. Keep your comments coming. I will try and answer them all. Bristol are in trouble. Yeah. What is your score prediction now? I don't know. We'll do predictions for the second half in a second, all right? Obviously, there's 5 added minutes, so the second half won't start for a little while just yet. Oh, that was the moment that could have been for Bristol City, wasn't it? Williams hit the bar.
Highlight of the match for me thus far.
Just because of what a goal it would have been. Yeah.
And it just came out of nowhere. And as soon as he laid foot on that, I could just tell that he was going to be similar.
It literally hits the bit where the bar meets the post. It's sort of boosh, smashes off that.
Look, it's just like him.
Oh, I know who you mean. Yeah, but
the antiques guy.
It's not him. No, I know. Right. Coventry for the Premier League from a Blues fan, says Stephen. Jano Stuff says, excellent news, and as an Argyle fan, I will be getting my season ticket for next season. Yay. Well, hopefully, yeah, a good season for Plymouth Argyle. Maybe they will come straight back up.
Great fans.
Good fans.
And, I always mention it, there was a gorgeous Aston Martin DB4 sat right next to the fan zone, £300,000 worth of vintage car, right next to the fan zone. The cubicle toilets were there, all the fans around it, football fans, and it was trusted. You wouldn't get that anywhere else. That's how trusted and nice they are down in Plymouth. You could trust it. You wouldn't get that in Coffee. It'd be scratched to bits.
Scratched to bits?
Scratched to bits. Oh.
Why is that?
Because we're nasty.
There you go. What a lovely thing to say. There you go.
No, it's, I don't know, we would probably just scratch it.
Jamie, Ella says she sent you the video from Sky Sports.
Oh, thank you, Ellie. I'll take a look at that after the game.
Cardiff will bounce back up, says Stephen. Dempsey says, do you think Portsmouth played good this season? Yeah, they did well. Deserved to stay up. Very good at Fratton Park. Dealt a difficult hand at the start of the season because they had so many difficult games. So I'm glad they managed to stay up. Sky Sports is buffering for me, says Canary Central. Oh, there you go.
We're not.
No, ours is working. Right.
John Drake.
Let's do predictions for the second half. I'm alright at the minute, thanks. I'm surviving. Right, yeah, predictions. Everyone get your predictions in. You're allowed to change your mind on what you said originally. I'm going to have to because I said 1-0 Bristol City. What's everyone's prediction? Get them in the live chat and make sure you've hit the like button. Right, prediction Burgie. That's me, sorry.
I said a 2 on Brizzle, didn't I?
It could still happen. If Bristol City win this now, well, that'd be very impressive.
Would you say winning this with 10 men is the equivalent of winning away second leg with a full squad?
What do you mean?
It being tough. Is
Both tough. I mean, this is really hard now. And Sheffield United will be very smart with how they play this. You know, Chris Wilder's going to nail down what he can. He takes advantage where he can. And
2-0.
2-0 Sheffield United. I think
maybe a 3, but I'll stick with 2.
I think I might say the same. What's everyone's prediction? Get them in the live chat. How is this game going to finish? And check out that link in the live chat if you haven't already. Go give that a follow. That is my socials. I'll drop my Twitter as well. I don't use Twitter, but I'd better plug it every now and then. So while it's half time, if you want to support other Matt SB platforms, then they are my Instagram and Twitter. So Burgie is saying 2-0. What are you guys saying? Let us know in the live chat. I am going to say...
Can't say 3.
I'm going to say the same as you. Sorry, it's boring. I think it's going to be 2-0 Sheffield United.
3-0 then.
You're changing your mind now.
Yeah,
I'm going to say 3-0 then. No, I'm joking. I think...
Now who's copying you?
No, I just think the most important thing for Sheffield United is just don't concede. I mean, yeah, of course, it'd be great to go and get a second or a third, but don't give Bristol City more of a chance. If you win this 1-0 Sheffield United, that's still pretty good. If they win 2-0, as I'm predicting, then it's almost game over, isn't it? It pretty much would be.
Do you know how I feel it? The only way it will go 3-0 is if it's 2-0 up and they're trying to just keep the ball out of their half, and then it kind of falls to them and they catch Bristol City off guard, and they just get one right at the end.
Let's have a look at everyone's predictions in the live chat. I would be surprised if anyone goes with Bristol City, but let's see.
I'm going to get some water.
Yeah, go get yourself a drink, mate. 2-0 Sheffield United, says Rania. Massive thank you for your videos, says Evan. Your videos helped me calm down before my first GCSE today.
Oh, that's lovely to hear.
Well, I'm glad that's the case. Yeah, hope it went well. Fingers crossed, buddy. And always here to help. Right, aggregate score 2-2, says Canary Central, and 5-4 on penalties. 2-0 Sheffield United, says Rania. 3-1 Sheffield United, says Dempsey. 4-0, says Evan. 2-2, says James. Good to see you, James. David says 3-0. 1-1, says K. John. 2-1, says Kelly to Sheffield United. 3-1 to Sheffield United, says Harrison, who is a Preston fan. Kevin says 2-1 to the Blades. Saar reckons 2-1 Bristol City. My original prediction. There you go. Well, yeah, if it did finish 2-1 to Bristol City, that would be one hell of a win, wouldn't it? This is arguably Bristol City's biggest 45 minutes in years. They've got to do something. And by that, I mean, don't concede or go and score. Just don't lose by 2 goals. Try and equalise, but don't let this tie get away from you. Oh, Sheffield United could kill them. It could make the second leg quite unimportant. If Sheffield United win 3-0, as Burgee reckons, then, yeah, that second leg at Bramall Lane is almost a mountain that's too big to climb for Bristol City. Let's have a little listen to the sound. The sound is really good. It's just the picture's a little bit glitchy. It's not too bad, but it's, I don't know. Can't seem to get anything right at the minute, which is a real shame. But no, it's not too bad. I don't put myself down. Thank you for your support, guys. Keep it coming. The second half is just getting underway. So let's set the timer. It will be going from 0 up to 45. Just a quick little catch-up, guys. In the Europa League, it is Bodo Glimt 0, Tottenham 0. Man United are 1-0 down against Bilbao. In the Conference League, Chelsea are winning and Fiorentina are winning, which means they're level on aggregate in that one. Right, let's get the timer back on because the second 45 is getting underway now. Ooh, these are big minutes ahead of us. A big 45. Naki Wells and Hirakawa go off for Roberts and Armstrong. So a double change there from Bristol City. Oh, well, they need that Bristol City 12th man to be the 11th man now and fill that gap and make a difference. Nice play there from Sheffield United. I mean, I did say before the game got underway, the worst thing if you're a Coventry or Sunderland fan is Sheffield United win quite comfortably tonight and send out a message that they are the favourites and they're the best and they're going to win. But Bristol City haven't done themselves any favours by going and getting a red card, have they? O'Leary clears the ball. And the ball goes back to Cooper at the other end in the Sheffield United goal. Thank you for your support, guys. Let's do another like spike. We're on 227. Let's try and get up to 300. I did say if we get 300, we'll get a goal. We've already had one, but maybe we'll get another goal if you hit the like button and subscribe.
Oh, it's kicked off.
We are back underway, Burgee. You've missed the first minute and 30 seconds of this second half.
Oh, damn it. I'm going to have to go home now. Oh, that was lovely water you've got from your tap. Different to the water in my area.
All right.
I'm only down the road, but it tastes softer than mine.
I don't even know what you're on about.
You know, soft water when you go to like Cornwall and that, it tastes a bit.
It's not really. Doesn't taste massively different, does it?
Yes. Maybe
Really?
maybe I'm just autistic.
I don't know. Does anyone feel that way?
Massive.
I know there is a difference between soft water and hard water, but can you really taste a difference?
Yeah. Maybe towards the end of the holiday when you just about got used to it, you're all right. But then you get home and it tastes amazing. I don't know how the hard water coming back home it tastes so much better.
Yeah, but what are you drinking? Seawater. Bristol City clear their lines.
I don't know how you Bristol do it, honestly. How do you live? Seawater. Pure salt. Never drink seawater, by the way.
Campbell, Hamer, Chowdhury. Here comes Chowdhury. Good challenge there from, was that McCrory? It's going to be a throw-in.
Don't trust you with the names.
No, that's true. Yeah, don't trust me with the names. Got it all mixed up in the first half, didn't I? Like I say, Bristol City did make a double change, in case you were wondering. Armstrong and Roberts on for Well and Hirakawa.
Oh, well.
Wells. Playoffs are a lottery, says Gary. How many clubs have been promoted who didn't finish third? Oh, shot goes over. I don't know if you're trying to say that they are a lottery or if he's taking issue with people that say it is. What I said in my preview the other day is a lot of people just say playoffs are a lottery. And the other theory people say is someone sneaks in there and they go and win it. There's not a lot of truth to that. It doesn't happen often. Is it a lottery? Well, there is a chance any team could go up, but it's not an equal chance because, as you say, the history says third place and fourth place tend to get the job done. And that is what we're seeing here. Third place Sheffield United in control against sixth place Bristol City, but the red card in first half stoppage time certainly doesn't help.
He wants to knock someone out, doesn't he, Chris Wilder? Is he a Sheffield United fan?
Yeah.
See, that's what's it called when you the boss can't hire his son? What's that called? Plagiarism? Is that what that is?
I don't know.
Plagiarism? You're not like family interests or something. That should be that.
Right, if you say so.
I'm just trying to fill the time because you talk absolute nonsense.
Well, that's true. Foul there. Free kick to Sheffield United inside their own half. Connor says, have to see the live sub counts, do we? Well, let's have a check on it. If you're wanting us to plug that again, I'm sure most people in here have already subscribed. But if you haven't already, I tell you what, if we get to 98.4 tonight...
What a target.
No, but we're taking it step by step. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already.
Not too fast.
And if you already have, then you are a legend. But yeah, go on, hit the sub button. Any more comments? Do you think there's any chance Bristol City can get a point, says Lauren? Well, obviously they don't get a point, but they could draw. I think they're just going to have to kind of hang in there. I mean, what we've seen in the second half so far, not a lot, but it is only 5.5 minutes. But if Bristol City take a chance when it comes, they could get a 1-1 over the line. It's not impossible.
Whatever happens, I don't want Bristol City to feel like if it doesn't work out for them, I don't want them to not be proud of their club because they've done astounding work.
Yeah. Canary Central says, I've been subbed since 73k. There you go. I'm trying to think when that was. That would have been...
Here we go.
First half of the season. Probably September or something.
It's mad because back then I thought you were big, but...
What else we got? James says, I've got a question. Where do you live? What's your house number? I'm not telling you exactly where I live because I don't want random people turning up.
Yeah, it's only James.
But I live in Coventry, so feel free to knock on all the doors until you get to mine.
He lives in Coventry near me.
There you go. And he lives in Coventry, so that's a clue.
Tell him that.
That's a couple of clues for you. Right. Sheffield United.
Would you live in Loughborough?
No, I'm not from Bangladesh.
I'd love it if there's new people here who don't really know what we're talking about.
The ball goes back to O'Leary. I wonder, I mean, question to everyone in the live chat. If you were Sheffield United, let's say you're Chris Wilder, do you approach this second half with caution and prioritise keeping a clean sheet? Or do you really try and kill the game in the first leg with the man advantage? What do you think?
Yeah.
Attack or be careful? If you're Sheffield United, because they could get the job done in this first game if they win 2 or 3-0. But don't do anything stupid. If Bristol City equalise, then you've given a big opportunity away.
Attack, get the aggregate up, and then you've got the home advantage second half with your pens at your end if anything happens.
Yeah. Bristol City moving the ball around. Oh, you've got to be careful.
Thing is,
with that man disadvantage, they get a throw in here.
Bristol City have got to be quick, but in doing so, could encourage a foul.
Evan says put Hamza in goal. Glimpse says kill the game. You may as well. Canary says attack. Stephen says be careful. Pat says kill it off. Yeah, a lot of people saying attack. Am I going to the Champions League final? Asks Wayne. I wish. We're not that big. Although we might nearly be at 100k over here, we're not quite on the Thogden levels, are we?
Well, you may as well, because you ain't going to the Sunderland away.
I wouldn't even know where to begin. How do you get hold of a Champions League final ticket? You probably got to go on like a dodgy website and pay hundreds and hundreds.
We're not
Who's going to win that, actually? PSG or Inter Milan? Who's going to win the Champions League final? PSG or Inter Milan? Ball goes out for a Sheffield United throw-in in the Sheffield United half.
The semi's already been played.
Yeah, so Arsenal went out and PSG at Inter knocked out Barca 4-3. So it was 7-6 on aggregate. Mental.
Was it as good as a game as the first?
Well, it had one more goal, so you could say it was even better.
Oh, sorry.
And do you know what was annoying? I said it'd be 3-2 to Barcelona, and it was 3-2 to Barcelona until stoppage time, and then Inter scored to make it 3-3, and then they scored in extra time as well.
I know. I think you've done enough by predicting the
Liverpool 5, Tottenham 1. Yeah, I know. Thanks for bringing that up, mate. It wasn't bad.
It's like you've been doing this for a while, isn't it?
I suppose you could say I'm pretty good at these predictions.
You start to sound like Ollie Evans here.
No. Mate, the amount I get wrong. We just don't talk about the ones we get wrong over.
How do you manage that?
Let's have a look. What are people saying? Who's going to win the Champions League? PSG easily. PSG, Inter. PSG 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. Interesting.
Has Inter won it more over the years?
Yeah, well, PSG have never actually won the Champions League, have they?
Yeah.
No.
So what have they won? Because I hear them winning a lot of things.
Well, they're a good team, but they dominate the French league, I'd say. But yeah, that is a bit different. Let's flash those stats up. If anyone is wondering how this game is playing out tonight, Bristol City have seen more of the ball, 67-36. But when it comes to the shots, yeah, that's quite different, isn't it? 9-3, 0 on target to 4. We did have a real thunder blaster from Bristol City in the first half, which cannoned off the bar, and that was the best they had.
I've got an idea. Every 4 seasons, the team that finished first in the previous season of 24 countries' top leagues step out and have their own season.
Right.
Does that make sense?
No.
Okay. It's basically a Super League,
Yeah.
right? But 24 Serie A Premier League.
Are you no?
The
We
other
we don't want the Super League, do we?
No, but it's International Super League.
Ah.
So then all those teams kind of.
Oh, do you know what I don't like?
Me.
People like you that fiddle around. If it's not broken, don't fix it. Thank you.
Okay. I'm trying to fill in time.
No, do you know what? That's the problem with football now. They just mess about with it too much. Let's create this. No.
Call me Seb.
Call me boring, call me a traditionalist, but
Call me Platter.
let me know if you agree. Is football too often messed around with?
Yeah, it is.
If you've just joined us, or if you're wanting an update on the second half, I must say there hasn't been much to talk about. It's very... I mean, if you thought the first half was a bit cagey, this is even more cagey. Nothing to talk about. The camera's panning in on Chris Wilder there.
Nice wrinkle mark.
I mean, they've done a professional job. If we're going to give credit where it's due, Sheffield United have been very smart. They've attacked well. Haven't looked too vulnerable at the back. They've obviously got the advantage now.
In the comments.
Hi, Matt. Go to the Champions League player final if Coventry get there. Oh, the Championship player final is different. Yeah, if I'd go to the Championship player final. Yeah, especially if Coventry are there.
What, you'd go if Cov weren't?
That's a good question, actually. I don't know if I'd get tickets. I don't know if the person asking earlier meant the Championship or the Champions League. I definitely won't be going to the Champions League final, but I will go to the Championship playoff final, yeah. If Coventry get there. No, I won't be able to get tickets for that, mate.
There will be a time where you'll be able to do something like that.
Hopefully.
To name another channel that can.
Once we've hit 100k, we're big time. Do you know what I mean?
This time next year, Rodney will be millionaires.
Yeah, I know. I was literally a Dell boy. Fantasy. Here come Bristol City down the right hand side.
Travelling to away games, Robin Regal, Reliant Regal.
Oh no. Dressed up as Batman and Robin. Matt, who's your favourite player for Portsmouth?
Callum Lang!
From what we've seen, it probably would have to be Callum Lang, wouldn't it? Bloody put 4 past us.
It's that goal!
I do like Colby Bishop as well.
Callum Lang.
Yeah, but Callum Lang did rip us to pieces, didn't he? Here come the Blades. We're on 58.5 minutes.
Is he going? Would he be hired by a higher team? Do you reckon? I've worded that awfully. Callum Lang, will he be getting?
Will he be transferred? I don't know. Depends if someone came in for him. We could put that to the Portsmouth fans. Do you think he goes? So 0-0 as 0-1 as I say. Any changes in the Europa League? No. So as things stand, it will be a Tottenham Manchester United Europa League final, which does sound a bit tasty. All English final, of course.
Boring.
Callum Lang for me as well, says Dempsey.
Do you know what's also funny? Tottenham might actually get their first bit of silverware before Harry Kane does. Because didn't he just miss out on it?
No, he's sure. No, they must have won something by Bayern Munich while he's been there.
There was a cup that I think.
Well, hang on.
Something happened. Cameron panned in on him as what was the team? Sociedad. I'm just naming teams now. It was a cup.
Oh, they've already won the Bundesliga this season.
Oh,
They?
okay.
But they might. I mean, yeah, Tottenham might win the cup this year.
It was some sort of cup trophy that Harry Kane just conceded at the end. He was off.
Conceded the cup final.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm trying. I'll see footage and think, oh, I remember that.
Here come the Blades with Gus Hamer.
Oh.
Cheeky footwork.
I mean, he ain't done much, has he?
Arma Hodzic.
He's done enough.
Chowdhury. Nice. Here they come. Kiefer Moore. Chance.
This is so Sheffield United.
Oh!
Nearly put the game to bed.
Peck drags it wide. Goal kick to Bristol City. Yeah, you can't let Sheffield United score the next goal if there is a next goal. Bristol City just
The defence is all over the place.
But then with the man disadvantage, I mean, what can they do? They just got to hope Sheffield United keep missing the target.
How are we, by the way?
Those chances will come. Everyone says we're all right. We've got a goal for Tottenham, which makes them look a little bit closer to the Europa League final. Dominic Solanke has put Tottenham in front away at Bodo Glimt. There you go.
Where's that? Germany?
Norway.
Oh.
0-1. Ref has sent off 4 players in the last 4 games and 3 Bristol City players in the last 4 games he's officiated. There you go. That's a cracking stat from Glenn.
What did he?
Also, Rob Dickie is banned for Wembley if they get there.
Ooh.
But that's now difficult because Bristol City actually going to get there. If they do, obviously they're missing him. But are they going to get there?
Yeah. Would he be relieved if they don't if they don't make it?
It's a terrible night for Rob Dickie. Whatever happens now. Throw into Sheffield United. Yeah, Sheffield United are just turning the screw a little bit. They're just sort of pinning Bristol City in. And while that's going on, Bristol City can't create. They haven't created in the second half. They're not in control of this whatsoever, Bristol City.
Can you remember when Gus Hamer went out on the town in Cov every Friday?
He still lives local, doesn't he? I'm sure he still goes out.
Yeah.
Hi Matt, I'm considering live streaming next season. Any tips? I think you already asked me that, Henry, but good equipment, consistency.
He's been consistent with the questions. So.
Oh, there you go. He's taking my advice. Here comes Sheffield United down that right hand side. Deep cross. Oh, blimey, very deep. Goal kick to Bristol City. A bit of a waste there. What's this? Hey, the total cost is $28,875 for my family in the VIP seating area. What are we talking about there?
The Champions League.
Not sure. Yeah.
You got a comma at the wrong place.
Possibly.
What was that? 25,000.
Well, it sounds like a very expensive amount, whatever they're paying for.
Or a very big family.
What are they buying? A house? Well, no, you wouldn't get a house for that, but maybe a nice car.
Okay.
Bristol City get a free kick on the halfway line. It's a little bit of respite for them.
So what was that stat? So did this referee the last Bristol?
Well, a yellow card there for Peck.
Bristol
Well, it
City
was just
game.
about the last few Bristol City games he has refed that he's had cards
right.
in.
It wasn't 3 players in the. Was it 3 Bristol City players in the last 4 games?
In the last 4 Bristol City games, yeah. It wouldn't just be when they're not playing, he's still booking them. Just walks out the stadium, 2 minutes, and walks down to Bristol.
Oh, it's him again, lads.
64 on the clock. Can I just ask for a little sound check and quality check? How's it coming through? Be honest. If it's not coming through, great, say. But is it sounding all right? Is it looking all right? And, once again, be sure to like. I'll set the like target at 300. Let's keep going. We're on 250. Oh no, 249. One more like, and if you haven't already subscribed,
Annoying.
then do like and subscribe. Bristol City have got to make something happen here, and they won't. The ball rolls out for a goal kick to Sheffield United with 25 minutes to go. They're managing this very well, the Blades.
It's a completely different game now. It's just dull.
Well, the red card and penalty has completely sucked the life out of it, hasn't it?
Looks like oh, what's his name? Far-fetched.
Right.
Yeah. Oh dear, dude.
Yeah, the game's very quiet at the minute. Anel Armahodzic goes over to Burrows, and now Sheffield United are just keeping it inside their own half. And Bristol City are not pressing, so there's not a lot of urgency about this at the minute. Switched ball forwards. Kiefer Moore jumps up, doesn't get there. Might come here for Gustavo Hamer. Oh, he's dancing past players. He'll win a free kick. And he'll win a little bit of time there. Well, not that Sheffield United need the time to run out, but I suppose, yeah, 1-0. I know people might say, we have people in the comments saying, yeah, go for it, attack. Even if this finishes 1-0, what a massive advantage that is for the Blades. It looks like they're going to make a couple of substitutions, and one of them is Callum O'Hare coming on. Campbell makes way. Who's the other one about to come on? Davies. There you go. Callum O'Hare comes on for Campbell. A triple substitution, in fact.
Noodle hair.
Peck is the next one going off. So Peck comes off now for the Blades as well.
Was he gone defence now then?
And Davies comes on. And they're going to make another change as well.
What type of formation is
Brooks is going to come on for Brewster. What was that, sorry?
What type of formation is this then?
So yeah, Campbell, Peck, Brewster for O'Hare, Davies, Brooks. I don't know. I don't think it's changing the formation. I think it's just changing a couple of personnel. Minutes, saving players.
That ain't going to do Callum's confidence any good, is it? We're already winning. Put you on second half.
Would it be better if he stayed on the bench then? Is that what you're suggesting?
Yeah, start him.
That would do his confidence a world of good. Let him stay on the bench.
Don't even put him on the bench.
Audio's good. There you go. Sound good. Visually bit glitchy. There you go. I don't know why it's doing that. Any advice of GCSEs? Well, I didn't. I did mine 10 years ago, so I can't say it's fresh in the mind.
Oh, I've got one.
Revise. I would say revise.
Curly's wife wore red peacock feathers, which signified danger.
There you go. Got everything you need for your maths exam now.
What was the other ones?
Right. I'll goal for Man United. Oh, let's have a look. Man United, 1-1. And Tottenham 2-0. So both Tottenham and Man United are very close now to the Europa League final.
Come on, Bristol City.
Bristol City do have the ball in the Sheffield United half.
Come on.
Can they make something happen?
Come on.
21 minutes to go.
Oh, God, they're just closing them down. You can just see the one-man extra advantage, can't you?
Ball goes out. Bristol City throwing. Let's see what happens.
Maybe you could give the same advice. Get yourself correct gear for your revising. Get some pens at work and mics at work.
Bristol City are forced back towards their goal. Got to say, defensively, this has been very good from Sheffield United so far. As we say, you know, it was a good chance when Bristol City hit the bar, but it was still a shot from over 20 yards out. And it makes me a little bit nervous, you know, when Coventry, if Coventry get Sheffield United in the final. Yeah, it's going to be blooming hard, isn't it?
It's not going to be easy.
That defence is tight. Hamer, Armahodzic, Chowdhury, just knocking it around quite nicely at the minute. Who wins the Europa, Spurs or United? Who do you reckon?
United.
I think United have got a bit more of a winner's mentality. I would probably prefer to see Spurs do it though.
Get some silverware.
What do you reckon? Who's going to win the Europa League final? Man United or Spurs?
The thing is,
It looks like they're both getting there.
I like these silverware jokes and I want them to continue.
Right, okay.
Because Spurs are nothing without those jokes, right? Well, it's just top six and that's it. Especially since Kane's gone, they've got nothing to offer. They're just a good team.
Well, they're not even top 6 this season. They're more like top 17.
Top 23.
Here come Sheffield United. Callum O'Hare feeds it out to the left-hand side. Davies, Brooks, all the players that have come on are linking up. Davies.
Oh, foul ref. How could you not give that?
Callum O'Hare gives chase.
He pushed him.
And he won't get there. It goes back to O'Leary in the Bristol City goal. One of the fans there picking his nose and eating it.
Really?
Might have done.
And I was talking to him.
Oh, it's Ollie Arblaster. Blooming heck.
Arblaster bogey. I don't know.
I look like he's picking his nose and eating it, like I say.
A bit like that Cov family.
Who's he there with his missus? His missus and a couple of mates in the away end. Who's going to win the Europa League? Sheffield United, Man United or Tottenham? Sorry, Tottenham, United, Spurs, Tottenham. Hello, says JB. Hope you're well.
Hey, hello.
We are.
Mate.
Good to see you, JB. Hope you're well, mate. Brentford are doing well at the minute, aren't they? That must be making you happy. They're, what, 9th at the minute?
Yeah. You need to pop along a bit more. Join these
Oh,
streams.
mate, like I say, if Coventry got there to the Premier League, we'll do Brentford. I'm going to try and do almost every away game. It probably bankrupt me, but if we get up.
We've got to go and see the duck, man.
Because the thing is for Coventry, like, we haven't been in the top flight since we were babies, right? So we never went to any of those Premier League away grounds.
Never experienced
And the thing is, if Coventry go up, it could be for one season, and we might not see the top flight again for a long time.
No, I'm not financially secure for this.
So the pressure would be like, how many away games can you get to? Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I'm going to have to take the year off.
Here come... But there's less games in the Prem, obviously. You've got to factor that in.
Yeah, but yeah, that's right. Then it's equal cash.
Callum O'Hare, Sheffield United moving it around. Like I say, we'll talk about that when we get to it. If we get to it. But now I'm getting carried. I keep saying when.
How's this lagging?
I mean if.
God, it's not great on our end. It's really
chance, this is 2-0. It is. Oh my gosh. That is the goal that surely settles things. And it's one of the substitutes. It's Brooks. Brooks fires it in. It hits O'Leary, but it still goes through. And that is a very decisive goal.
Did you see that fail of a somersault?
Wow. Sheffield United are sending out a statement.
Right, come on, 3-0 then. Not that
Oh, dearie me. Could the keeper have done better, actually? I mean, the shot is from what? 7 yards out? 8 yards out? But it does... Oh, the keeper gets a hand on it and it still sort of bounces in.
Defenders on it.
Chris Wilder Celebrates, obviously.
Fight someone randomly.
Oh, this is... Do you know what? I mean, obviously, this is a disaster for Bristol City.
Go on the left. He absolutely stacks
Something
it.
from the Matrix, that. But,
Look, he's just falls on the floor.
I mean, this is obviously a disaster for Bristol City. But as I say, if you're Coventry, if you're Sunderland, you're looking at this thinking, oh, no. Sheffield United are going to be bloody hard for anyone to beat at Wembley.
The only time Sunderland and Cov unite.
Bristol City are going to make a substitution. Oh, dear. 1-0 was difficult. 2-0 might be too much.
Of course it is.
Bristol City surely need to go and get a goal, but they've only got 10 men. What are they going to do? Ouch, says Rottram. The minute I get a drink, they score, says Canary Central. Oh, you missed it. Oh, dear. What do we think, guys? Is that it? Is that game, set and match? It might be. Here come the Robins. Can they pull one back? They haven't really had any chances in this second half. Cross goes in. Headed. Not very far. Oh, here we go. Oh, too close to the keeper. Keeper hangs on to it. That's as good as it's going to get for Bristol City, it would seem.
So this will be my last stream of the season then, won't it?
Mm-hmm.
Unless we don't
Let's go out with a bang.
Unless we don't make playoffs.
What do you mean if we don't make the playoffs?
The playoff final will be...
Oh, yeah, we'd probably stream it in that case. Yeah, that's a good point.
Unless
Well,
you wanna go to
let's
the
say
pub
it is anyway, because I was about to say something. Seeing as this is probably Burgie's last stream of the season, let's end on 300 likes.
You're using me now for
No,
like...
it's what he'd want.
I'm not dead.
It's what he would have wanted.
So when he
guys.
dies in his car crash...
Oh, Burgie, no, we don't make jokes like that.
You said it.
I didn't say that. I just said we want 300 likes. Go on, let's do it. Hit that thumbs up button if you think Burgie is amazing. And if you don't, hit that thumbs up button anyway.
Yeah.
There you go. Here comes Sheffield United. This could get a whole lot worse. If this is 3-0, then oh dear. I can't remember the last time we saw a championship first leg absolutely dominated by the away team in terms of scoreline as well as performance. I'm just trying to think. Because last season, both of the first legs were 0-0. The season before, it was 0-0. And then 2-1 to Sunderland, who were the home team. You don't often get the away team in the first leg so dominant. Here they come, though. Sheffield United. Bristol City. I was so careful.
Well, the Peterborough one, maybe.
That was League One. That was the home team as well. Chowdhury. Oh, Kiefer Moore. Oh, heads it wide. Goal kick to the Robins.
He's got a big Adam's apple, isn't he, Kiefer Moore?
Where is Burgie going? Actually, yeah, we haven't spoken about this. So, Burgie, you're going on holiday to Weymouth.
Weymouth with my girlfriend and her mum and dad.
And can you point to Weymouth on the map for me?
There.
That is Carlisle. It's not correct.
Weymouth. Ooh. Don't give it. Oh, I found it now. I wanted to. Oh.
There you go. And where's Bristol? There. Come on. Do you not know any geography?
That's the sea.
Yes.
No, I don't, honestly. But then again, you thought that Sunderland was in Manchester.
I never thought that.
You did.
I just went the wrong way. It doesn't mean I thought... It didn't think that Sunderland was in Manchester.
And then you
more.
thought Leeds was in Sunderland as well.
I didn't say that either. But we got lost, didn't we, one day?
It was a nice day.
Yeah.
We found
Going back,
a lovely set of
going
toilets.
back to our League One days, we went on a drive, obviously, up to Sunderland away. We got a bit lost and ended up heading towards Wigan some reason.
But we found a lovely
Toilet.
It's the cleanest Weatherspoons toilets I've ever been in. Oh, I could eat my food in there. And you know, it's actually your first big journey, like mine will be. And it's full circle.
Well, there you go. 25 likes to go. Let's end on 300 likes.
Cut me off.
Hit that like button, subscribe. 12 minutes to go. Is there going to be another goal? Yes or no? Is there going to be another goal? I would imagine if there is, it's going to be for Sheffield United because obviously the man advantage and they're still pushing. Bristol City might have the mother of all mountains to climb, as I say. Hamer. Oh, here we go. This could be it. Oh, no. Bristol City got some serious defending to do here. I mean, what do you think? You said 3-0, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, it'd be cool if I got that right, but it doesn't really help cover in any way, does it?
Any way, shape or form. Well, we'll see. Hamer with the corner. Don't be messing
Looks
about.
like Hamer, doesn't
It is. Hamer with the Sheffield United corner. Whips it in. Callum O'Hare, 3-0.
Sorry, why am I celebrating?
It's Callum O'Hare. I don't think he knew anything about it.
Someone chuck him some glasses.
And that is it. Bristol City are out. Surely. Wow. What a decisive first night this has been in the Championship playoffs.
I love that.
Sheffield United are cooking Bristol City alive.
The stewards are trying to push the fans away from the players, but the players are...
There is a flare on the pitch.
The players just end up walking towards them anyway.
80 minutes on the clock.
Who is that then?
Blaster, he's a Sheffield United player. He must be injured or something.
Blaster, never matter.
3-0, Callum O'Hare, as I say. Didn't know much about it. So the corner comes in, it's headed down. It's who took that shot? It basically... Who was that? He smashes the ball. He didn't actually hit it very hard. He mishits it, and it hits the back of Callum O'Hare's heel.
Of course, it's
and trickles in.
Of course, O'Hare's going to. Oh, actually,
Oh,
no.
did he back heel it? Or
Hey,
did he actually know what he was doing there? Oh, he did.
Oh!
It looks like he did mean that.
He did.
There you go. I thought it hit him, and he didn't know anything about it.
It was.
But he's in the air, and he sort of stabs the ball with the back of his foot while he's landing. That's actually a very clever goal.
Well,
I will give him credit for that. I thought it hit him, but he's actually meant it by the looks of it.
Did he jump to do that, or did he jump to get out the way of the ball and then?
Well, he jumped to get out the way of the ball, but in mid-air, he saw where it was. That's a clever little finish.
That's why we sold it.
O'Hare definitely meant that, says Blue Terrier. He's clever. He's a crafty player, isn't he? Yeah. If there was someone who meant a goal like that, it'd be him.
That's where your money's worth for O'Hare comes out of, but that's about it, really.
Wayne says Sheffield United should be kicked out of the playoffs for throwing a flare onto the pitch. Yeah, absolutely. What are they like? Disgusting. They're going to make a substitution here, and their fans are going mad, as you would expect. It's all gone quiet at Bristol City. Oh, this has been a demolition job, isn't it? Jack Robinson goes off. Rob Holding comes on.
We got any Bristol Rovers fans in the chat? I bet they're having a good time right now.
Yeah, if there's any consolation for them getting relegated, they can cheer that Bristol City won't be going up, I guess.
Imagine if they went to the ground.
Well, that is it now, isn't it? We said 1-0 difficult going into the second leg, 2-0 almost impossible. Are we saying 3-0 is impossible? Yes or no? Is 3-0 impossible for Bristol City? Go away, stupid fly.
Not talking to you guys.
No, not you. Stupid fly in here. I think that is impossible, don't you?
Well, you said the mother of all mountains when it was 2-0.
Well,
so what's this now? The father of all mountains?
Oh, it's the granddad, mate.
It's the old boy.
There you go. It's the granddad of all mountains. Oh, mate. Liam Manning doesn't look very happy. As you would expect.
It's not chuffed.
Wallace and Gromit fan says no. So it's not impossible. Well, yeah, obviously, even if it gets to 4-0, you can't say for certainty that something's impossible. But you know what I mean by that in terms of surely not. I think the thing is, after what happened in the Peterborough-Sheffield Wednesday playoff game a couple of years ago, it makes you think that anything can happen in the playoffs. But was that a one-off? That is, an exception, not the rule, if you get what I'm saying. Here come Sheffield United with Harrison Burrows. Now Davies. And the thing is, guys, there's still 7 minutes to go. This could get worse. Could you imagine if we had the blades over 2 legs, says George? Oh, mate. Doesn't bear thinking about, does it?
Would we do as poor as Bristol City? No.
Well, the red card does change the game, but I still think...
Would we have...
What we're seeing here is the blades are just too good anyway. Right?
I don't think we would have found in the box, though.
Dave says, yes, it is impossible. 3-0 it's over, says Steve. It's not impossible, but very unlikely, says IDK. 3-0, not impossible, says Sar. Well, let's check in on the Europa League, guys. How are those teams getting on? 2-0 to Tottenham and 3-1 to Man United. Man United 6-1 up and Tottenham 5-1 up. They are both cruising to the Europa League final. Bristol City are going to make a substitution here. Let's check in on the live chat. Sheffield United is too strong, says Kaio. Yeah, it definitely looks the case, doesn't it? Guys, once again, a massive thank you for your support. Can we end the stream on 300 likes? We are on 277. Keep pushing. 300 is the target. If you haven't hit the like button, now is your chance. If you already have, a massive thank you. If you haven't subscribed, actually, go on, hit the sub button. Let's get at least one more to round that up. I don't like odd numbers.
Anything ends in 9.
Like and subscribe. 84 on the clock.
Is it fair to say that
Probably not.
Bristol City, giving away a penalty, is that the sign of less experience in these type of games? Would we have not done that because we're...
Well, obviously Rob Dickey is a very experienced player.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like he's a 15-year-old sort of learning how to play football sort of thing. But
then again, we haven't got the same players.
To an extent, if he had a minute to think about what he was doing, he wouldn't have done it, yes.
Yeah.
In the moment, he's just thought, stop him from scoring. But what he has done is pretty much killed the tie.
And also, we haven't got the
City.
same players as we did when we were in the playoff final last time. So it's a brand new team anyway. So that experience theory doesn't really count.
Yeah, of course.
Do you reckon it's Jamie Allen's last season, by the way?
I
think it should be because he'll finish on a flourish.
Well,
He's
you're
gonna get
saying
worse.
that if we win. Oh no! You're saying you'll just get worse in general.
Yeah.
Get Matt to 100k before the playoffs are over, says Ella. Yeah, you heard her. Listen to Ella.
Ideas for party celebrations.
What else we got? Bristol City are totally outmatched. I didn't want this result, but Sheffield United are just too much, says Ricky. They're much better. Yeah. Well, this is what I said. I said the worst outcome is probably Sheffield United romping home 2 or 3-0. And that is what's happened here. It means that the second leg becomes less interesting.
And also, they don't need to worry about injuring players anymore. They can just float by. What's that about then?
I don't know, a bit of a moment, wasn't it? 3.5 minutes to go of normal time. Here we go. All the best in tomorrow's match from a very relieved Hull City fan. Yeah, fair play once again on staying up.
Glad they stayed up.
Yeah, they're good fans. Yeah.
And again, I don't like any team going down, but...
Well, no, that is true.
But then Cardiff being replaced by Wrexham.
Well, yeah.
Weird one, isn't it?
Who does everyone want to come up to League One to the Championship from the League One playoffs? Here's your 4 options: Orient, Wycombe, Stockport, and Charlton.
Stockport.
Which team do you want to come up out of those 4? You're saying Stockport.
I like them. I don't know why. They're one of the lower league teams that I remember. Did we watch them in a final? No, it was the one that you watched where the goalkeeper scored.
No, that was Torquay actually.
Oh,
They were in the National League a few years ago though, yeah.
Is their emblem a ship's wheel?
I
always say this and I
No,
always
you're
get it
thinking of
wrong.
Hartlepool.
Am I?
Yeah, and that's their old badge as well.
Is that the one where the keeper scored?
Yeah, that was in that game, yeah.
Right, okay. No, just Stockport then. I'll still say Stockport.
That's it. Good justification.
It used to be on the logic, which is not correct. But
Well, when was the last time they were in the Championship? Yeah.
there was some... Did they win the... Hang on, did they win the National League?
Yeah, a few years ago.
The one that we what?
No, they didn't go up through the playoffs though.
Who was against Solihull?
Bromley.
Oh,
You may just give up. 88 minutes on the clock. Let's check in on the live chats. Who does everyone want to go up? Kelly says Orient. Tony says Charlton or Stockport. He's a Norwich fan. Michael says Stockport would be nice. Charlton, says Sean. Super Matty Godden. Wembley it is then. Signed but not sealed, says Simon. Sunderland fan here. Good luck for tomorrow. Rottram says thanks guys. Lawrence says I'm a Forest fan. There you go. Guys, 290 is the likes now. We're nearly there. 300 for your holiday. What is it, Virgie?
Is that holiday, yeah?
Yeah, 300 for his holiday. Let's do it. 10 more likes and Virgie is allowed to go on holiday. If not, he has to go to the Stadium of Light.
Do Weymouth have a football team? They would do.
Yes, yeah. Well, when we went to see Solihull, Uncle Mark, it was that 4-3. Do you remember I vlogged it? It was a bit crazy. That was Weymouth. Solihull v Weymouth. A few years ago.
Did I go?
Yeah.
Oh, where we had the burger?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember it when... Related to food, I remember it.
Yeah. It was the double cheese, yeah.
Oh.
That's what I remember.
Oh, that was the last game he ever went
Yeah.
with him.
And we are heading towards stoppage time. Bristol City's Ashton Gate is emptying. It's probably half empty at this point. It's quite depressing, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Sheffield United, very impressive, but it's not very entertaining for Bristol City fans or the neutral now.
It's potentially one of their biggest games of the season. Fans are walking
Corner.
away from it.
Yeah, it's a corner to the Blades as well. How much stoppage time will there be? Corner, and if they get a fourth, then that is the great granddad of all
Stop it with
mountains.
these mountains. That's the Mount Everest.
3 added minutes.
What's that? Cub Scout. Ah, Kayla, we will do our best. I promise to tell the truth and truth. No, that's a different one. What is the Scout's honour?
I don't know what you're waffling about. Sheffield United corner goes out to the edge of the box. Brooks floats it in. Kiefer Moore goes up for an overhead kick. It's a foul. It's a free kick to Bristol City. Sorry, that was Anel Armahodzic that went for that overhead kick.
To be the best. To do the best. And be the best. I hated Cubs.
This makes me worried, I'm not going to lie. If you're a Coventry fan or a Sunderland fan watching this, what are we saying? Does this worry you at all?
Well, we knew it was going to happen.
What the heck?
Uh-oh.
Let's just disconnect this for a second. Just frozen like that for some reason.
I've got the Scout's honour going, look.
Let's disconnect this for a second. What a nightmare. It's been the connection
Can
tonight.
you guys hear us? Are we live?
We're frozen there. Let's just disconnect this for a second.
Oh no. It means that they can rest their players now in the second leg. They don't need to worry about any injuries, which could have, favoured us if they did pick up any injuries. They could just have an easy...
What the heck is going on? We've lost our bloody picture.
Oh no.
Oh jeez.
It's like the mic's
Can
going,
hear but not the visuals. What's going?
The mic's going, I've been good today, it's him. Well.
I think we're back.
Oh.
Chance here for Bristol City. Shot. Saved. Even now they can't score.
It's offside anyway.
And look, we're better than before. Right at the end of the stream, the picture's coming through good. What a mess, honestly.
It's just
I tell you what, the microphone's been the only positive, and everything else goes wrong.
It's like it's like the naughty kid at school suddenly being good for one lesson,
and then the rest of the class are all messing about. Right. And there goes the full-time whistle. We better talk about that. So, full-time from Ashton Gate, Bristol City 0, Sheffield United 3.
Hey.
Ooh.
Hey.
At half-time you predicted it. Well done. You didn't predict it at the start, but yeah, half-time you did get that right. Look, I tell you what, quick match summary. Get your comments down below, by the way, guys. The first half was fairly evenly contested, but... it's all kicking off here now. What's going on? Gustavo Hamer and the referee, there's a bit of a bust-up. There could still be some late drama. The full-time whistle might have gone, but there's a bit of infighting here.
It's As long as he's involved, there will
Chris
be
Wilder's
fighting.
over there getting involved. I tell you what, it wouldn't surprise me if the ref was to brandish a red card after the game because it is all kicking off. Oh my goodness me, what is going on?
You know what? O'Hare suits Chris Wilder's attitude, doesn't he? Loves a bit of a...
And Hamer. Chris Wilder's urging all the players to go away from the referee, not to get drawn into any of those problems, and he's urging them to go over to the Sheffield United fans, which they are all doing. And the Sheffield United fans are roaring at them. What a night for the Blades, hey? What a night for Sheffield United Football Club. They've already taken a massive step towards Wembley, and they've not even played the home game yet. 3-0.
Oh.
So I'll give you my match summary.
Hey?
Get your thoughts down below, guys. So drop a like, subscribe, and get your comments down below. For me, I think the first half was a reasonably well contested game. Half, should I say, and Bristol City had a moment or two. Nothing majorly clear-cut, but they did hit the bar. Sheffield United did have a goal disallowed, and the whole game and the whole two legs probably change on the red card and the penalty. First half stoppage time, red card for Rob Dickie, penalty, scored. Sheffield United have just romped home after that, and they now have the home advantage. I don't see how Bristol City are going to do it. I'd love to think that they've still got a chance, but no, I don't see it. I think Sheffield United are going to Wembley. Share your thoughts, guys. It's been a bit of a bust-up after the game there between a couple of the Bristol City and Sheffield United players. The Sheffield United fans are now leaving. And we're on 299 likes. Anyone that's not hit the like button yet, we're 1 like away. There you go. Hit that like button. And if you haven't already subscribed and all that good stuff, there you go. That's how we're doing. So like and subscribe. And your thoughts, Burgie? We've just hit 300 likes. Yay!
Hey.
Thank you, you legends. Get your final comments in. We'll do a bit of a Q&A with you guys.
I'm going to Weymouth.
Burgie, I mean, Sheffield United were just so much better. But the red card changes the game, doesn't it?
Yeah, look, but Bristol City really did have a chance. You know, they could have at least kept it, I don't know, a 0-0. But no, that red killed it. I don't think the penalty killed it. They still in with a chance. It was only a baby of a mountain to climb with if it was just a penalty. But no, absolutely killed it. Just completely throws it out the window. And Sheffield United being Sheffield United. If it was the way around, if it was Sheffield United who got a red, then it'd be interesting. Bristol City at home, no doubt that they'd probably be in a good chance of winning that leg. But nah, it's it was doomed from that.
It's the double jeopardy for me, isn't it? It's such
Not
a
fair.
harsh punishment. Don't get me wrong, it's a foul, but the red card as well as the penalty just completely kills the two legs. Because Bristol City are already the underdogs. If you stick a knife in the underdogs before the fight, then I don't see how then they're going to win.
Nice.
Jeez, difficult. Right, let's have a look at some of your thoughts. And thank you, by the way, for 300 likes, you absolute legends. If you've just joined us, guys, it finished 3-0 to Sheffield United. And in the Europa League, Tottenham and Manchester United have booked their places in that Europa League final. I'll sleep well tonight, says Simon. Aidan says Nottingham Forest are going to Europe. We can both agree the final will be hard. Someone said, oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, thanks, Kelly.
Worried for Coventry now, says Kelly. Thanks for the watch along, Matt. Enjoy your holiday, Burgie.
Appreciate that.
Kelly's so nice. Thank you, by the way. We did have a donation from Kelly earlier, and it's massively appreciated when people donate. Let's see if we can catch up on previous donations. I don't know. Trying to find them. Yeah, so that's Kelly from California. Was it a red, Matt, says Gabe? It's last man. It is a foul. I just think it's the double jeopardy that makes it's just such a harsh punishment, isn't it?
We're kind of biased a little bit because we wanted it to fall to Bristol City's way. So if it was the other way around, if it was Sheffield United who got the red, would we say the same? Because we're technically not neutrals in this game, are we? It has Cov interest.
Yeah. Just want to quickly, catch up on donations. So Kelly Davidson, 100k. Sorry, not 100k. Not that wasn't the donation. She said, let's get Matt to 100k. And she donated $10, which is very, very kind. Kelly Cuthroys, says, evening, Liverpool and Bristol Rovers fan, and that was a £10 donation. Billy with the £2 donation, he predicted Bristol City to win 2-1. Thank you, Billy. Got the prediction wrong. Kieran donated a Matt SB membership, so thank you to all of you for that brilliant support. Let's rewind this. Kelly's laughing at my blooper there.
Is that Kelly Cuthroys? Is that Kelly's Heroes?
That's Kelly's Heroes. I know we've got two lovely Kellys that both donate.
The Kellys need to meet.
We need to meet the Kellys together.
At your 10k 100k celebration.
10k. We're going backwards.
At your celebration.
Mate, we're all over the place, aren't we?
We love you, Kelly.
Kelly, you're going to have to forgive us. It's 10 o'clock over here. We've had busy days. It's Friday. It's the end of the week. We're not as young as we once were. Oh, we need to go to bed. But any final comments from anyone? Get them in. I've got to say, huge win for Sheffield United. Fair play. I will give them, my congratulations. I just don't see how Bristol City are going to do it now. I've got to be honest. Any final comments? And like I say, thank you for 300 likes. If you've not already liked, last chance to do it now, and thank you to those that have subscribed. Any final words from you, Burgie? Obviously, next time people see you on the channel will be tomorrow in the vlog. Any words on that?
Cov, just do the best you can. You've got this thus far because of the performance you've been putting in. Bloody do the same thing, for crying out loud. This whole it's easy because it's Sunderland, they never beat us. Oh, off. They're going to be up for it. Yeah, they've dropped points, but they weren't going to make the top two, were they? For crying out loud. So they clearly just didn't need to play. They're saving it. They're going to be tough. The fans have come a long way. They're going to be up for it. Sunderland hate us. It's going to be tough. So anyone who's going into that game with false expectations of us of it being a walk in the park. No, Sunderland are a smashing team. We need to beat them.
Well,
but it ain't going to be easy.
I'm going to stop you there before you get carried away and give us your prediction, because that is coming in tomorrow's vlog. Actually, no, I'll tell you what, because the vlog will be out after the game. So actually, no, give us your prediction now. Go on, for tomorrow.
Right, okay.
And that goes to you guys. Just before we sign off, let's just quickly do predictions for tomorrow, because the next time I see you will be after the game when I've done my vlog. Predictions for Coventry Sunderland. Quickly get them in before we go. Go on, quickly.
Well, look, both teams are going to want to score. Both teams are going to want to win. I can genuinely see it being a Desmond.
2-2.
Seriously.
Wow.
I can just see it being that way. And, once the second team equalises to make it 2-2, both teams are probably going to be, right, okay, that's enough. Don't risk anything. And then, there'll be that kind of united thought of, let's just wait till the second leg and get it finished there. But there's going to be lots of goals. But both teams are going to want it.
I've said 2-0. That's my prediction.
Have you?
Yeah. I'm feeling confident.
See, false expectations there.
Let's have a look. We are just about to go. Wallace and Gromit fan reckons it'll be 2-0 Sunderland. Michael reckons 2-0 Coventry. Please, Cov, do it for the Newcastle fans, says Ricky. Brett says 3-1 Cov. 2-1 Sunderland, says James. 1-1 says Matt. 2-2 says James. 3-0 says Andrew to Coventry. Sar says 2-0 Cov. 2-1. 1-1, 1-1, couple of predictions still flying in. Thank you so much for your great support, guys. That is it from us tonight. Like I say, on a night where Sheffield United take a massive stride towards Wembley Stadium. It's finished here at Ashton Gate. Bristol City 0, Sheffield United 3. And it was a game which Sheffield United did deserve to win, but you have to say that the turning point is the red card and the penalty in first half stoppage time. Commiserations, Bristol City. We require one hell of a performance from you in the second leg to see you get through. For Sheffield United, a massive well done. Are they going to start booking those Wembley hotels? We will see. And hopefully we will see you there. I will see you on the channel, guys, this time tomorrow night, maybe a little bit later, about 11:30 actually. Coventry versus Sunderland happens tomorrow, and we're going to be there. We'll see you guys very soon. Take care, everyone. Peace out.